Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a very nice Friday live stream. We have for you today Marakar versus TumStep, and it is gonna be very epic indeed, because the players will actually play with 2 armies instead of 1, you know? Normally everyone's like, oh no, he's Air Force, no, Air Force so OP. Well, what if you could be Air Force and Tox in general at the exact same time? Okay, now we're thinking, right? Now we're thinking. That is what this challenge is all about, and it is in part to promote the Dual Army Tournament. So the Dual Army Tournament is exactly this. It's a 1v1 tournament where players can play as 2 armies, okay? And then have to just 1v1 it out. So it's mostly still 1v1 maps, but it's still fun. It's cool. It's different because we can see different combination of strategies. For example, you can, instead of a terror tech, you can use a Chinook to drop off terrorists instead, or, you know, drop off a dragon tank with a Chinook, things like that. You know, we can see some crazy strats, some wacky strats, and we have none other than Marakar and TumStep who are going to fight it out for us tonight. So it's going to be very fun. It's a very nice challenge. $50 goes to the winner. It's a best of 11, so a race to 6 victories, and it has been very kindly sponsored by AK Baloney, so shout out to him. And yeah, let's see if the players are here. Okay, looks like I'll be able to join. Ooh, hello. There we go. Thank you. And yeah, you might be freaked out to see the 5k starting cash and be like, wait, what's going on here? Don't worry, the players will start with 10k, because look at how this map is sorted, right? This is a scripted map, so the players will have 2 starting spots, right? Essentially. One is going to be an easy army, the other one is for the player. And then the idea is that the easy army instantly surrenders everything to the player the moment the match starts. That is kind of how this works. So, you know, it's pretty nice, because then you also get your allies' money, so that brings it 5k plus 5k back to 10k. So it's still 10k starting cash. Just don't let this fool you, okay? This tournament has been hosted by Mr. Joker, who's also in the chat somewhere. He's lurking. Come on, say hello. Say hello, Joker. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, hello, there he is. Anyway, so we're going to start with a very nice matchup. It's going to be Nuke and Tank. As a mirror. Each match will be played as a mirror, so we're not gonna have, I don't know, Air and Stealth versus Tank and Nuke or something like that. We won't have that because, you know, as you can imagine, the game already has some balance issues. So when it comes down to, you know, something as complicated as starting with 2 armies, we're playing it safe here. So we're gonna do just mirror matches, but we have a very nice selection of armies. If you want to see the whole list of armies that players can choose from, you can have a look in the description of the live stream. And we have Marakar here, the World Series winner. So right now he is the best 1v1 player around. And we also have TumStep, who is the best Russian player around, who actually got eliminated by Marakar in the World Series. So let's see how this is gonna pan out. I'm definitely expecting some serious GGs here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look. We have over here Tank General and Nuke for Mr. Marakar. Marakar is choosing to play as a Tank General, so the first icon here is his main army. So I don't know why he would do that. I guess he really wants to go for the Battle Masters, because maybe, just maybe, he knows about a little trick I'll tell you about in just a second. Let's see what's happening on the right here. We have Mr. TumStep over here, who chose Nuke General as his main army, so he gets the Nuke General powers. So he can get a Carpet Bomber at level 3, which Marakar cannot get. So you might think, Marakar, why would you do this, brother? Why would you go for Tank General as your main army? And that is because he can get the Vet 2 Battle Master promotion, which also works for Nuke Battle Masters. Yes, I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. These are just things you have to know, but it's true. So if he gets the veterancy for the Battle Masters, the Nuke General will also get Vet 2 Battle Masters the moment they come out of the War Factory, which is going to make things interesting, because then theoretically, the Nuke Battle Master should be able to take out the Tank General Battle Master, because they're both Vet 2 from the get-go. Let's see, some attempt of harassment here from Mr. TumStep. Doesn't want Marakar to get the oils. Of course, Blue Hole has a lot of oils, a lot of fun like that. Got a bunker going up over here. To be honest, we're not seeing that much aggression. And here we go. This is what I'm talking about. We got a Vet 2 Nuke Battle Master. So this guy can move around very quickly. And the best part is, because he's Vet 2, he can auto-heal himself. Because that's what happens when you have 2 chevrons on there. Let's see if we see the repair icon coming up. And this is a normal Battlemaster. So we can see that Marakar is strategizing here, choosing Tank General on purpose to get Vet 2 Battlemasters. Very interesting strategy. This will definitely help him in the early game. Ooh, this is... Does it get denied? Gets denied. But this means that the Battlemasters of Marakar will be a lot stronger here. A lot stronger. And that could change a lot. But it does mean that Marakar needs to make it happen in the early game. Because once we see TumStep reaching level 3, he'll be able to call in a Nuke General Carpet Bomber, which is pretty painful. Let's see, we have an airfield going up. And no supplies. No supplies. That is maybe not so great here for Mr. TumStep. We definitely see an income discrepancy here. Marakar way ahead. And there is a nice airfield being scouted by Marakar here with the Vet 2 Battlemaster. The great thing about these Battlemasters of Marakar is they're the Nuke General ones. They move very quickly. So he can scout with them as well. He can deal damage. He can deny trucks. And so far, I would say that it's working out for Marakar here. He's definitely taken the right approach, going for Tank General as his main army. In the meantime, we do see a Helix over here from Marakar as well. So we're seeing all the tank hunters here. There will be a Helix, but Marakar spotted the airfield. So Marakar will prepare and get some GAT tanks. Here we go. He's already getting a GAT tank over here. That Helix, where is it going to go? It's going straight for the main base of TumStep, potentially to scout. It's looking around. The oils here that have been taken by Marakar finally are getting captured by TumStep. Look at the money difference, guys. I don't know how, but, like, Marakar's got 4 times the income. That's crazy. And losing the supply over there, I think that's basically game. There's no real income left here for TumStep. He's strapped for cash, and he has a Helix to deal with. There's a GAT tank out, taking out the tank hunters. So this Helix, is it empty? I think it is. Yeah, it's an empty Helix, because the tank hunters got denied by the GAT tank there. So very strategic plays here from Marakar, choosing to go for Tank General so he could have Vet 2 Battlemasters. That is definitely what is getting him the victory here. It's definitely what is allowing him to contain TumStep and keep him in his little corner here. Still have the oil over here, but there is a flamer. He might just shoot that down. And GG says TumStep, and there we go. Within 5 minutes, Marakar does it. Was planning to get Nuke Migs as well. Look at that. So, very interesting plays here. Marakar didn't even reach level 3, guys, but had a KD of 5.4. Hot damn. So there you go. This is what dual army has to offer. If you know how to combine armies in a perfect way, it will definitely benefit you. And if you see this here, going for Vet 2 Nuke General Battlemasters was the way to go. Very well done there by Mr. Marakar. And very good of him to pay attention to that extent that he knows about these kind of strats, because not many people know about these things. Let's see, yeah, huge cash difference. In part, that's because the game kept on going after TumStep died, so it's not exactly correct. But very swift and aggressive victory there. I have to wait for Marakar to join. I don't know if he's already in here. Oh, wait, no, no! Damn it. Whoops. Okay. I gotta wait. Yeah, go, Marakar, go. Yeah, because the joining order really makes, like, it really matters in these maps. Because they're heavily scripted, right? They're heavily scripted. Okay, so TumStep can choose the map now, and he can choose which matchup we're gonna see. So we just saw some nice Nuke Tank action. I'll be honest, man. At first, you know, at first glance, you think, like, why would you go for Tank General as your main army? You know that Carpet Bomber gets unlocked at level 5. Carpet Bomber is so important, man, especially in a 1v1. It can deal so much damage. But Marakar was just 2 steps ahead, boys. 2 steps ahead. Let's see the map and matchup that's going to be chosen here. So, TumStep, map, and matchup, I think. Pretty sure, pretty sure. Yeah, loser picks the map and matchup. Yeah, another thing about this tournament is that no matchups shall be repeated. Okay, so that's one thing. So we're not going to see another Nuke Tank. Nor do I think it's actually in the list. I think it was just for a nice, interesting start. Oh, no, it was. Tank and Nuke. Yeah. If you guys want to see the full list of matchups, they are in the description. of the live stream. For those of you watching on Twitch, I'm sorry, man. You can write !YouTube, and it should take you to the YouTube video where you can find all the information. I still have to find a way to synchronize everything, like, from YouTube to Twitch as well. When it comes to, like, things like description, I don't know how to do that stuff yet. Is it TumStep map and my matchup? It's both matchup and map for... Yeah. As far as I know. But it is mirrored anyway, so it doesn't actually matter. Right? So there is that. Okay. Matchup says... Wait, says matchup choice alternates. As far as I know, it's both matchup and map. Okay. Well, we still need to wait for the map choice here from Mr. TumStep. So it looks like he wants to go... Oh, there we go. Going for Echo. Okay, interesting, interesting. And what was it that he wanted? GLA and tank. Okay, interesting. The thing is, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter so much because these are mirror matches, so it is still balanced. And you could argue, oh, it's not fair because Marakar might not be as good at GLA matchups and blah, blah, blah. You might have things like that, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It's a mirror matchup. So if somebody is weaker in one type of matchup over another type of matchup, that is more to do with the player, not to do with the balance of the tournament. I guess it alternates after, yeah. So it'll switch around. So now we'll have this match played, and then afterwards we'll see that Marakar can choose a map and matchup. So should be good. GLA tank, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for the next match? GLA and tank. I do suspect that we're gonna see just a reactor out of the tank general, and then we'll just see a lot of quad spam or something. Actually, no, quad spam. If you could go GAT tanks, would you go quad spam? Probably not. Probably not. I don't know, man. Let's see. Let's see what these guys are going to cook up. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Match number 2. We have Tank General here and GLA for Mr. Marakar. And it's a mirror matchup, so we're seeing the same over here for Mr. TumStep. The thing is, both players chose GLA as their main army, so they're not planning to get Battle Masters. Let's put it that way. We know that. We know that. And, immediately we see that they have power. Yes. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen, on the map Echo. And let's see how it's going to go down. There's a lot of cash here, and that makes it a very nice, aggressive map. I suspect we'll see tunnels everywhere. And let's see, we don't actually see a China supply center here from the players. So it looks like we are going to see just mostly GLA units. And we saw this as well in the previous tournament, but this guy, he's positioned here in a particular way. I wonder if we'll see something. I was building a tunnel network, right? This is so fun. You can actually do this. You can actually put down a scaffold with a worker and then get a dozer to finish building it, to actually just construct the building. Let's see this dozer move forward. And Technicals now flying in from both sides, denying some map control there. Let's follow this technical here from Mr. Marakar. Gets into the worker line. Oh, that is a little painful, to say the least. Let's see, the same thing happens over here. Not exactly the best boxing from the players. And we have another technical here. Now, this is good boxing. Yes, excellent box. Cannot squeeze in technical. But yes. Bunch of RPGs here at the ready. Technicals getting away. So far, we can see that Marakar has a bit more control of the middle here on the right. Not that much control from Mr. TumStep. TumStep is struggling a little bit in the map control department. We even see a bit of an optimistic rebel there from Marakar, hoping to capture the oil. Not gonna happen exactly. I wonder if we'll actually see any tank general units. GAT tanks could be absolutely great if one of the players starts building a load of quads. The reason is tank general GAT tanks are just way stronger than quads, and they cost the exact same amount of cash. Ooh, scaffold deny here. Very nice from TumStep, and that is going to be the first dozer dying here for Mr. Marakar. Now, wait a minute. we could see an actual dozer hunt of the tank general army. That could happen. This dozer is chilling next to the tunnel, so it's very easy to just put him in the tunnel, keep him safe. Because these are the things that can happen now. So TumStep trying to be a little more aggressive now. He's got a couple technicals and definitely punishing Marakar a little. So Marakar does have good map control. He's got this whole section here, but he's not really benefiting. He doesn't have a supply up in the middle. He's trying to get this oil sort of. You're not gonna get it, buddy. There's a worker here as well. He's gonna scout this. There we go. And we do actually see quads. Ah, now it gets very interesting. Now it gets very interesting. If we see a nice amount of quads out of Mr. TumStep, we might see Marakar transitioning to the China tank units. It could definitely work. Because like I said, they are the same price. The only issue is you gotta invest, right? When you are in a 1v1 match, it is not easy to just invest and get another supply center of another faction, get another war factory of another faction. That is a hefty investment. But wait a minute, we see a supply center. Oh, boys, all he needs now is a war factory, and he can start getting some GAT tanks. So we might just see that. See a quad out over here. TumStep trying to be annoying with these technicals. He's playing with his food a little bit, you know, wants to punish Marakar, keep him in his spot. And these things are just so annoying, man. They're so annoying. It's like, what do you do? New reactor goes up. And we see that, yes, TumStep is investing in quads. Marakar investing in quads. This building getting captured is going to make a huge difference here because the quads will not be able to push. This tunnel basically will get killed. And this building, guys, deals so much damage. It's ridiculous. And it has so much health as well. So I wonder what's going to happen there. In the meantime, TumStep continuing to push in the main base. We have a couple quads out. TumStep is trying to be a bit more aggressive on the left-hand side, getting an aggressive tunnel. Not sure if that will go up in time. He needs to stop the technicals. TumStep, kill the technicals, dude. And he does exactly that. Now, this builds very quickly because he has power. So the GLA structure is built twice as fast. But Marakar was here just in time to kill that worker. Very important that he did so. And shoos away the technicals. In the meantime, we have a size worker. Okay. And we actually see Scorp tanks. Do we see a China tank war factory? Please give me a China tank war factory. Also supplies here, dude. Just take it, you know. TumStep took his. Marakar didn't, so we might see a bit of a problem here for Mr. Marakar. He is a bit behind in economy. In fact, there's roughly 50% more income for TumStep. Over time, that will make a difference. This building also has been destroyed by TumStep. Very important that he did that. Because that opens up the way to attack this little expansion that Marakar has going there. These technicals flying across the map. Proving to be quite effective and annoying. This oil still not captured by Marakar. It's strange, because we did see him go for the capture building upgrade. And Marakar now coming with a push. His little size tunnel did finish. And he is going for it. Question is, can Marakar do it? Even though he's got this income deficit. No, he cannot. Numbers. Numbers win it in a situation like this. And TumStep has the numbers. He's got way more units. He could just destroy it. So this push here had to do a lot more. It had to at least destroy this whole section. And it just died. It didn't achieve anything. That's very painful for Marakar here. He needs a small little victory. Losing a supply truck here, hey man, that's 600 bucks of a unit. Finally getting that oil capture. And look how long TumStep has been ahead on the eco. Let's see the cash difference here. 45 collected, and we have 35 collected. So TumStep has collected a total of 10k more, $10,000 more. Hey guys, translate that into scorpions and quads, and you got yourself a nice army to deal with. So I have to say, the pressure is definitely here on Marakar. He needs to think of something. He needs to do something. And this oil could just get taken out and would, again, hurt Marakar because that income is so important. TumStep choosing to engage the army of Marakar. Getting a potential good concave. Technical comes in. It's a double scrap tech. And shoos away the army. Again, a matter of numbers. Marakar just doesn't have anything to do with this. We don't see any tank general units. In a situation like this, Battle Masters could help. Because again, a Battle Master is 700 bucks, has a lot of HP, you get a couple kills, it gets veterancy pretty quick. So there are advantages to doing that, but like I said, that investment, it just hurts. Having to spend another $2,000. I think Marakar would rather spend that $2,000 on, let's say, another 3 or 4 Scorpion tanks. And because we have the income of TumStep so much higher than Marakar, TumStep is just winning battle after battle. We need some tactics here. Actual tactics from Marakar, because brute force is not going to work. It's just not going to work. TumStep is way too prepared and doing a great job. He's getting markets as well. He's built the command center of Tank General just to make sure he doesn't get dozer hunted. TumStep hasn't even taken this oil. He doesn't even need to. Oil going down over here. The oil on the right has also been destroyed. Marakar's income is dropping bit by bit. This oil ready for the taking for Mr. TumStep. And that looks like a very powerful rocket buggy, but it's actually 2 of them, okay? It's 2 of them. This is not Shockwave Chaos, okay? It is 2 rocket buggies. And Marakar tries these little engagements, but not microing his units here. This is not good. This is not a good way to attack. He's gonna lose a lot of stuff here for the sake of killing 1 tunnel. Not worth it. Definitely not worth it. Look how many Scorps actually died here. Not good engagements. Marakar is struggling. He's trying to find something. He wants to do something, but you can see he doesn't know what he needs to do. Going for a war factory. Could that work? At this point in the game, could that work? Or is it potentially too late to switch into China tank units? The China tank units, the tier 1 China tank units, have an advantage in the early game. The flamers are strong, the battle masters are strong, the gat tanks are strong, but in a situation like this, when there are already rocket buggies out, and there's a palace out, when the guy, Mr. TumStep, is gonna probably have a Jarman ready on standby, with the ability to potentially get Scud launchers, is it a good idea to switch it up to tank general units? I wonder. I wonder. Dankmani in Twitch chat says, more stuff beats less stuff. Well, it can. In most cases, it will. But the thing is, if you use your noodle and go serious tactician mode, and you can worm your way into a favorable position, you don't need as many units to be effective. But the question is, if you have the same units as the enemy, the same units you can build as the enemy, how are you gonna, I don't know, worm your way into a situation that you'll be ahead? It's tough. It's very tough. You see Marakar now switching it up to rocket buggies. His rocket buggy micro here definitely paying off. This is working way better than the Scorp spam he was doing before. But look at what's happening here. Supply over here, another supply going up here. So it is clear, unless Marakar finds a way to absolutely obliterate the income of TumStep, or find a way to easily destroy all the armies, Marakar is a dead man walking. And it looks like the rocket buggy armies are getting matched here. Oh, wow, look at that! Oh my god. TumStep being absolutely ruthless. Now let's see the money difference, right? Because it's been a while now. We have 120k collected by TumStep and 90k collected by Marakar. 33% more cash collected for Marakar. And here we go. The tactics are kicking in. The solution? ECM tanks. ECMs with rocket buggies might just be the way to go. Because the rocket buggies of Marakar won't die if it's going to be rocket buggy army versus rocket buggy army. Because the ECM spreads out the missiles. This is actually a very good idea from Marakar. The question is it going to be enough? And my real question here is, are we going to see potentially Scud launchers out of TumStep? Because Scud launchers would be the perfect way to deal with something like this. The Jarman here would be nice too. He's probably going to get a Jarman. In the meantime, a push on the right-hand side. TumStep realizing that he might be better off just going all out attacking. Because if he waits, Marakar will pick off whatever he can. And this is a nice big army. And a battle bus in the mix as well. Nice to see. ECM's out of position here, and that bus gets destroyed! Oh man, TumStep paying attention. Marakar unfortunately messed up his micro a little bit there with the ECMs. But this is what I'm talking about. Look how beautiful! Look how beautiful! The rocket buggies of TumStep are just having a real hard time because of the ECMs here. This is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about tactics, you know? Thinking and trying to worm your way into a better position. This is how you do it. TumStep, I don't think he's got Scud launchers. But he is soon level 5. That will give him 3 general points to spend. And look at this attack. This was a big attack, guys. Marakar, he held. KD slowly going back up a little there. And we know that Marakar knows how to use his rocket buggies. And the ECMs, man. I love this. Very good strat. Do we see anything? Oh, okay. That's one way to deal with the problem. Okay. So TumStep is just going nuclear on the situation. Just getting a load of Scud Storms. Yeah, if you're having a hard time breaking through in a situation like this, I definitely agree with TumStep. Just get a load of Scud Storms. Put the pressure on the enemy. One Scud Storm is 3 minutes 15 seconds away, but we have 2 other Scud Storms under construction. That is a beautiful play from TumStep. Excellent response. Because the thing is this, it forces Marakar to be more aggressive, because once these Scud Storms fire away, they can deal so much damage. A German here as well. Nice to see. Nicely done there. And the cash bounty is definitely going to keep Marakar in this game. If Marakar can get that KD to 1.2, let's say, right? Then he's killed so much stuff. You can tell he's made a lot of money from the cash bounty. So even though he's lacking on income, lacking on markets, cash bounty and very good micro might be the way to go here. ECMs, though, need to be in position, or else a rocket buggy gets taken out instantly. I have to say, lovely plays here. Anthrax Bomb gets called in, and we have a push on the left-hand side from Mr. TumStep. Going in, trying to destroy some of the base of Mr. Marakar. Not exactly going to be that useful, but it's all done to bait out this Anthrax Bomb and kill the units of Marakar. Not that effective, but it does cut off the buggies over here. Buggies have no means of escaping. What's he going to do here? What's he going to do? What's the plan? Do we see any follow-up? No, we don't. I'm a bit surprised. And there is a tunnel up. Yeah, a bit unfortunate there. That Anthrax Bomb could have done a lot more. Rocket buggies coming in from TumStep. The aggression continues. Anthrax Bomb from Mr. Marakar going to come in. Is it going to find the target? Is it going to take out all the rocket buggies? Oh, man. Ah, yes! That is a nice hit there. Takes out a lot of the stuff. Nicely done. In the meantime, we have a sneak attack in the back here. Next to the airfield. We actually see an investment into MiGs. Napalm MiGs. I think the reason is, well, what you just saw. Sneak attack happened right here. Instantly gets scorched by the MiGs. So the MiGs are there as a backup. The MiGs are there to ensure that if there is something difficult to deal with, then TumStep can take care of it quite quickly. At the same time, there's not much anti-air around these buggies. So yeah, MiGs could definitely work. GPS Scrambler has come in as well for Marakar. I hope we're going to see Scud launchers out of TumStep, because it would definitely solve a problem here. Sneak attack on the right side here next to the black market. So you can see how TumStep wants to play this. He wants to take care of the secondary eco here of Marakar. He knows that there's not much economy for Marakar, so even losing these quads here is a worthwhile investment. Look at this money, man. This is literally double the income for TumStep. And losing a market, that is 0.6k per minute, all right? A black market gives 600 bucks per minute. So again, something like that does actually hurt. Marakar is still struggling, but he hasn't given up yet. But to be honest, I think that the real game changer is going to be the Scud Storms of TumStep. I think that TumStep is not even going to worry about the Scud Storms of Marakar. He'll be like, come at me, bro. My base is huge. Even if you take out a portion of my base, I still have so much left. You can't kill me. But the same cannot be said for Mr. Marakar. A Scud Storm in the back here, killing the dozer, the prop, the power. That would just basically be game, because that's the only dozer of Marakar. I don't think he has a CC. Doesn't. Let's see, first Scud Storm. Is it gonna fire? Oh, here we go. Let's see where these missiles are going, boys. This will hurt a lot. I can tell you that. And it's going for the Palace. Excellent target. Taking out the Palace. Oh, it's still alive. It's still alive. Still killed a market, though, so it's definitely still worthwhile. And we have 2 Scud Storms in 1 minute 15 seconds. Marakar has to find a way to make an impact here in this game, but I don't know if he can. Mix going around the side. Oh, gorgeous! And that definitely causes the surrender of Mr. Marakar. TumStep played this very well. Not much tank technology being used here by either player. I did absolutely love the ECMs. You could tell the ECMs was an excellent idea from Marakar, because the moment he did get those ECMs, TumStep just couldn't break through. He couldn't push. He couldn't destroy the defenses. He couldn't destroy the base. So you could tell Marakar there definitely did a good job getting those ECMs. The question is just, should he have used more tank general units? You know, that's just one of those things. That's just one of those things. I'm always a believer that dragon tanks are OP as hell. If you get a good dragon tank in a good position, you can do a lot of damage. You can quite easily and quickly clear tunnel networks, especially if the tunnel networks are mostly filled with quads. We saw that in the beginning, a lot of quads. So, you know, here's some food for thought. If, at that point in time, Marakar had a couple of dragon tanks, could he have denied the map control that was established so quickly, so early on by TumStep? I don't know. I don't know, boys. I don't know. Garrett in YouTube chat said, how did they get China? That's a good point. Yeah, so basically we're playing we're celebrating the dual army tournament. So basically it's a tournament. You can find more information of the dual army tournament in the description. It's a tournament, it's a 1v1 tournament where each player starts with 2 armies. And we're using some scripted maps to make this possible. I took air stealth, make. Okay. Air stealth. Both players want to start as Air Force. Wow, they really want to jump into the next game. This is great, man. This is great. But yeah, anyway, so to celebrate the 1v1 tournament, this is a very nice challenge to give you guys a taster of what is to come, right, in this tournament. And so we got Marakar and TumStep, some of the best players in the world right now. And they're playing with dual armies. So you can see their main army is the left icon, and the secondary army is the second icon here, okay? So, for example, Marakar is main army Air Force, so he gets the Air Force general powers, and the same here for TumStep. But yes, let's see. We have Make and Air Force and Stealth. Oh, it's going to be gorgeous here. TumStep on the left side, and on the right side, we have the almighty Marakar. Score is 1-1. And all the matches are played as mirrors to keep things as balanced as possible. And Make, very interesting map. It's quite a big map as well, and a lot of possibilities. And that's what makes it so nice here for air stealth. There's a lot of stuff we can expect. I suspect we might see like an airfield going up from one of the players, at least. Come on, give us an airfield. Look alive, get some raps, entertain us. Okay, no, they're just using dozers to crush workers. Okay. Alright, well, sometimes you gotta get creative. Yeah, look at this. Oh, we have a worker on a bike. That is a very fast worker on a bike. Oh, that is actually really smart. Oh, okay. Just casual traffic jamming. So you might be surprised to see a worker on a bike. You might be like, Leggy, that's a terrible idea. But here's the thing. Because GLAs have power, their structure's built twice as fast. So a tunnel network gets built in half the time. So because of that, you can get a tunnel network up very quickly. And that's why we'll probably see this strategy coming out of TumStep. Tunnel goes up just in time. Are you going to save the workers? Or are you going to save the dozer? No. No saving of anyone tonight. They're all dying. Okay. This worker has gone right back home. So far, we're not seeing the fastest and most efficient plays out of TumStep here. He's definitely struggling here. I'm entirely sure. Is this already game? His income is definitely on the lower end. So we got supply here and supply here. So Marakar is doing okay, but this supply got denied. This supply got denied. We're on a single supply. And the map control is also not exactly great here. Especially seeing how Marakar has a forward tunnel that he built with a dozer. Got a toxin tractor here to clear the building. And does it fire? It does. Kills all those RPGs. That is a lot of RPGs. I don't know about you guys, but this might already be game. Getting a supply here. And look at this. How funny, right? Like I said before, you can totally do this. If you grab a dozer or a worker, you just place down a scaffold. You can use any other unit that can construct buildings to finish off the building. So far, the aggression of Marakar has been on point. TumStep, very much struggling. Might see him sell the CC just to get some money here because he's going to be strapped for cash. this also makes a huge difference. Capturing the cash here really hurts TumStep, because even if TumStep takes out this section, right, all the money that has been collected here is money that TumStep himself cannot collect. So it's not just money going to Marakar, it is money that TumStep cannot acquire for himself, so it hurts twice as much. And a random worker here, trying to do an aggressive tunnel, maybe? But there's just not enough income for Mr. TumStep to do something like that. We're not seeing any Air Force tech, though. Just dozers being dozers, and dozers building structures here. Apparently that is the biggest advantage of having Air Force General when you're Stealth General. Apparently. A nice quad army here from TumStep, and a nice army that has to do it. Will he succeed, though? I don't know. I really don't know. He wants to do it. But can he do it? Oil capture's coming through down below here for Mr. Marakar. The attack on the tunnel. Very nice angle of attack. Does take it out. New tunnel goes up. Can't really push because it is building. Toxin Tractor randomly goes into the base here of TumStep. And, ooh, that is pretty nice, taking out the dozer. Do we have the CC cell from Marakar? No, we don't. We still see the command center out. Very important, because the guys are technically playing as Air Force. So they get the Air Force general powers. So if they do get dozer hunted, that would be massive here. Looks like the attacks continue from TumStep. Where is Marakar's army, though? Going for an airfield, loading up the tunnel. And this is the thing, because of this building, it is so hard to push, and we see the camo netting here from Marakar. Very smart, because if you camo net, the instant hit units, like quad cannons, they cannot force fire the ground and reveal the structure. They technically shoot through it in some weird way. I don't know. See, this oil has been captured by Marakar as well. So this match right here is an exact opposite of the previous match. We see Marakar with the map control, Marakar with the income, and TumStep struggling to get back in the game. He's just killing the oils. And rightly so. There was a rebel en route. vUSA supply center. That airfield is getting constructed. Airfield can be very useful. I wonder what air units Marakar would go for. We could see Raptors. We could see Stealth Comanche. Both would work out well. I suspect we're more likely to see Raptors. The reason is because you only need 2 Raptors to destroy a tunnel network. So he can just, I don't know, reveal over here, see, oh, there's only 1 tunnel, send 2 Raptors, destroy this, and then send in his quads, and there's nothing that TumStep can do to defend. My guess is that we'll see some of that. TumStep loses a couple of workers up top. Would be really nice if Marakar were to take this building. He could kill all these workers here. And he's got a rebel on standby. Bit of an attack. Definitely not going to work. The numbers here for Marakar make it impossible for TumStep to push. Let's see if TumStep is using any Air Force tech. Nothing so far. Doesn't have the oil either. So there is still pressure here on TumStep. He needs to find a way to equalize things. Marakar still ahead on income. Can TumStep do it? The oil over here has been taken. Cash over here taken. Only 3 workers, though. Should be a couple more. Should be at least 5. Strat Center. Oh, no! No, the Strat Center! Oh, boys! Oh, my God. This is gonna change everything here. Marakar has the S&D, boys. The Search and Destroy. And that means his quad cannons get 20% extra range. Not just that, though. Because Marakar has a Strategy Center, once he hits level 2, he can call in a Carpet Bomber, and that will hurt so much for Mr. TumStep. Ah, that extra range. It changes everything, because that means that all these quads can fire, and TumStep's quads still need to come into range before they can get some shots off. By the time they do, these quads would have taken out a bunch of the quads of TumStep. So a massive advantage here for Marakar. There is no way. There is no way. There is no way TumStep can bring it back. Hijackers? I don't know. There's just no way. There's no way. These quads right now are absolutely overpowered. And the solution? A counter push. GG. Yeah, he knows it. He knows it. Nicely played. We see a couple of Raptors, but to be honest, if I had to guess, the plan was to get a strategy center. That's why he went for the airfield. The airfield only costs $800 for Air Force, and if you get an airfield or a war factory as a USA, you can then transition into the strat center. Ah, brilliant plays. Brilliant. That's why Marakar wasn't attacking. Because he was waiting. He was waiting to get the strat center, so he would have this massive advantage and could just clear out his opponent and ease into a nice victory. Very well played there by Marakar. I have to say, on the whole, it does feel like Marakar is better when it comes to army synergy. That's just my opinion here. Just a little bit, you know? Choosing not to engage. In most cases, if this was a 1v1 stealth general, I guarantee you, Marakar would have attacked a lot more. He was very passive. He just took that beginning part, did some, put that tunnel there, was a bit aggressive, and then he's like, you know what? I'm gonna get the money. I'm gonna then get a strat center, and I'm gonna obliterate TumStep, who cannot fight search and destroy quad cannons. Very nicely done. Also good KD there. Did a great job. Nice to see, man. Nice to see. Ah. I love this, man. You don't see this in normal 1v1. This type of strategizing, I love it. Absolutely love it. Man. That aggression here. This was one of those killer moves. This changed everything in the match. That Toxin Tractor, clearing out that building. So many RPGs went down, and it allowed Marakar to take that section, and it guaranteed that TumStep was going to stay behind and have difficulty catching up. That is, that's quite something, man. So far, the score is 2-1 of this best of 11. Next matchup is going to be Nuke General and Toxin General. It's going to be interesting to see which army the players want as their main army here. Both Tox and Nuke have their own advantages and disadvantages. If you start as Nuke, like what Marakar is doing here, you can, once you hit level 3, you'll get Carpet Bomb, and you'll get Mine Drop, and Artillery Barrage that you can use, which is very good. But you have to get yourself to level 3. That means that Marakar, even though he's also going to have GLA, he's not going to have technical veterancy. So the technicals cannot get the veterancy, because that's a general point you've got to spend for Toxin. Playing as Toxin General. It's going to be interesting, to be honest. That being said, though, Toxin General can get Cash Bounty. And Toxin Rebel Ambush also is no joke. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Tiny Tactics. Let's see it. Toxin General as a main army here for TumStep. Nuke General as a second army. And it is a mirror, so we're seeing Nuke General and Toxin for Marakar as well. However, he's Nuke General as the main army, not Toxin like TumStep. It's going to be interesting. I really like it when you see the differences, right? When one guy is like, no, I want a different main army. I suspect the playstyle of Marakar is going to be a little different as well. See, he gets an advantage once he hits level 3. Once he's 3-star general, that Carpet Bomber can change so much. Same with a good Mine Drop, things like that. So I'm curious to see what the plan is. Boxing in with the barracks of China. Interesting. I'm not entirely sure if that's such a great idea. Why not just box in with a Toxin General barracks? Is he maybe going to get Red Guard for oil grabs because it's a little cheaper? Could be. There's a lot of oils here. We got 2 oils in the middle. Over here we have a lot of supplies at the top. We can see that TumStep is more inclined to get the stuff up here. Whereas the oil grabs, Marakar wants them, boys. Marakar wants them. Technicals moving in already. There we go. 1 minute 20. And we're already seeing technicals battling it out. But here we go. There's technical veterancy for TumStep. So TumStep can take an engagement one-on-one. But actually, Marakar needs 2 technicals to take out one technical of TumStep. Another technical on standby. Question is, are these oil captures going to succeed for Marakar? That makes a big difference. Tunnel network here. We're gonna keep the workers nice and safe. Good micro from Mr. Marakar. Immediately popping the workers. Oil captures getting ready. Guys, there's gonna be a big cash boost going to Senor Marakar. That is gonna change things again. We do see a forward supply here. So Marakar is going very eco-heavy. I think he's not going to be as aggressive. Like I said, I think he's going to be waiting for TumStep to come to him. And then Marakar is going to try and get some good XP. And then combine it with potentially Carpet Bomb, something like that. And then see if he can finish off TumStep in one clean sweep, like what we saw in the previous match. Very nice. And he takes... Oh, he toxed his own RPG. That is very unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Oh, man. We actually see the Scorpion rocket for TumStep. Interesting decision to go for that. Whereas we saw a China supply here and a China war factory for Marakar. I do think the Battle Masters will be better than the Scorpions. But again, these do die pretty quick. So I do suspect that Marakar will have to be careful with those Battle Masters. In the meantime, we have a sneaky tunnel on the left side here from TumStep. This could actually change a lot, because if he takes out this whole section, oh man, that is going to hurt. How many dozers are there? Oh no, there's only one dozer. There's only one no, the second dozer's here. Right, second dozer's here. But also sort of exposed. It is possible for TumStep to try and do a dozer hunt on the Nuke General, which would be massive, because it also denies the general powers then. So far, TumStep in a bit of trouble. And ooh, save your dozer! Ooh, that hurts a little bit. That definitely hurts a little bit. In the meantime, we see... Yeah, one dozer's gonna get taken out of here. Look at that. The other dozer over here, next to the tunnel. So it's easy to keep this guy safe. And that is one dozer down. The attack comes in. Marakar in trouble, boys. In trouble. We need a solution for this. This last dozer. If TumStep is just sending a couple units here, he could kind of distract Marakar by attacking here and then sending in a terror tech or something like that and destroy this last dozer. Marakar has teched up. Got a propaganda center. So he's planning to get some overlords, that's for sure. Maybe some ECMs. He's also got a palace, so we could see a Jarman. A lot of investment here from Marakar to get and the prop center and the palace. That being said, he can easily get a German Kell now. A German Kell changes a lot. He's getting buses as well. That also changes a lot. And with a bus and a German Kell, Marakar could clean all of this up. This dozer... Ah, man. He's got to be careful, Mr. Marakar. There is an opportunity here for TumStep. But TumStep also only on one worker here. Definitely needs a couple more workers. This technical flying around the power has been taken out. So Marakar now low power. Bus also taken low health. But there's no way that TumStep can push over here. There's too much defenses. It's not going to work. And look at this guy. This guy, a Vet 2 technical with 2 RPGs. This guy's looking for the dozer, man. He wants to find the dozer. He wants to take it out. Oh, no. He might actually... Ah, yes. That's also very close to the tunnel network. Unless you can, I don't know, do a rebel ambush, but instead of a rebel ambush, they're terrorists. You know, this is not going to die. There's no way you can get that dozer, because he can easily get into the tunnel in a moment's notice. Sneaky worker. And the push over here. And the bus coming in. We see mines as well. Ooh. Mines revealed. TumStep now knows about them. Very good bus micro here from Marakar. Very, very good. Let's see. Command center goes up. Don't see a command center of Mr. Marakar. I don't know, man. Tunnel actually gets destroyed now. Dozer is kind of exposed. There's nowhere for this dozer to run to. Imagine there was a Jarman out, guys. Imagine there was a Jarman of TumStep. What a difference that would make. Because if this dozer dies, it drastically changes the ability for Marakar to survive. And I think he just threw down a command center scaffold. Yes, he did. That is very important. Very, very important. I feel like this was a missed opportunity from TumStep. Well, Communist comes in with a donation. Says, not enough winning the World Championship. Now he needs the 50 bucks too. Oh, boys! Oh my god! That's the dozer down. And he knows about this scaffold. This changes everything. If we see an attack, if we see a push and a destruction of this CC, guys, I'm telling you, the win percentage for TumStep shoots up. Shoots up drastically. Because it means no general powers. But is there any way for TumStep to pull that off? He's got a load of buses. Is he gonna drive straight into the base? Ah, that's going up. That's going up. I don't know, man. It feels like a missed opportunity. Absolute missed opportunity. Marakar closing in on that level 3, and that's going to make things very difficult here. Command center is up. He's gonna get a couple dozers here. And look at this. You might say, wow, what a lovely expansion. He will carpet bomb this, man. He'll just carpet bomb this, and it's gone. It's gone. Ah, TumStep, missed opportunity. The strength for Marakar lies in his general powers because he chose Nuke General as the main general. TumStep can get cash bounty and all that stuff because he's toxin. But if this goes down, Marakar definitely loses a lot of advantages. Marakar almost level 3. Just needs a couple kills. There we go, he's level 3. Look at the 3 points, immediately spends them. I knew it. Carpet bomb coming in right here, boys. Right here. Let's see it. Oh, mine drop over here. No, so he's gonna do a mine drop and then pop with some buses. Something like that. That's my guess. And mine drop hits. Carpet bomber moves into the right. It goes for the oil. And this is what I'm talking about. Marakar is killing this for free. General powers cost nothing. Nothing. He takes out this whole section. How hard would it have been in a GLA mirror to kill this? Okay, look at the defenses. Look how easy it is. And that carpet bomber can be used every 3 minutes. Ah, TumStep, man. I really think that TumStep is going to struggle in this game from now on. TumStep is ahead in XP by a little bit. KD is kind of matched here. Income is definitely higher for TumStep. But if you look at these buses, right, you'll be like, wow, that's scary buses. If a mine drop lands on this, if a carpet bomber lands on this, each bus is valued at around 3,000 bucks because of all the units inside it, plus the value of the bus itself. If you lose these 3 buses, that's 9k lost immediately. Marakar now trying to take this out. And the mines make it difficult. Is he gonna push here? No, and he wants his money back. He wants his money back. Marakar's like, hey man, that's my cash. Stop stealing it. TumStep has been collecting here very happily. Like, I don't think we've looked here once in the entire match. No pressure at all from Marakar. Marakar needed to get to the level 3 to really benefit from choosing Nuke General as his main general. He's done that now. So TumStep is gonna have a bit of a harder time, but he still remains ahead on income. Now getting a tunnel here, he's gonna take this cash for himself. As long as TumStep keeps doing this, then he will literally make more money than Marakar could potentially destroy with the general powers. So it should still be fine. And this is looking awfully painful. Do we have a Jarman out? Do we have angry mobs? We need something here. So Marakar, what you got, buddy? What you got? Palace here, just a semi-destroyed bus. He's got a bunch of buses of his own. And I assume we have all the upgrades. No, we don't have AP rockets. Do we have AP rockets for TumStep? No, we don't. Both players lacking AP rockets. Could be a mistake at this point. When you have this many buses, it is definitely worth getting AP rockets. Because it... basically, the Toxin Gamma... Alright, so you see they're a nice color, these rockets. So this upgrade here, Toxin Gamma... increases the damage of the missiles, but it also increases the increased damage of AP rockets. So AP rockets is plus 25% damage. With this, it's like, I don't know, plus 33% damage or something for AP rockets. So it does actually help. So AP rockets is suddenly getting more powerful if you get it with Anthrax Gamma. So both players not having it, you might want to get it. Because it might make the difference between instantly taking out an enemy bus and almost taking out an enemy bus. See the attack coming in over here. TumStep, is he still going to do it? He's still going to do the dozer hunt. Oh, boys. Oh. Oh, boys. Oh. That is looking like a bit of a problem here for Mr. Marakar. Because that is a dead command center. And that is definitely going to hurt. Do we actually have a dozer out from Marakar? I don't think he actually built a dozer and calls it GG. He knows it. Nicely played from TumStep. Yeah. It was also the moment that CC went down that Marakar called a GG because he needed the general powers. There was no way he could claw himself back with those without the general powers, and they are super powerful. Have a look at this, guys. Have a look at this. Look at it. It's so easy, man. It's so easy when you could just click, destroy, right? So it's very interesting to see that TumStep went for GLA and Marakar went for a nuke, right? And it kind of put a bit of an Achilles heel situation for Marakar there. If he lost that CC, he was basically going to be at a massive disadvantage. And TumStep eventually got there. He had the opportunity to dozer hunt a little sooner, but he got there. He got there. Best of 13. Best of 11. Score is 2-2. I'll be honest, man, I'm loving this. The dual armies, it changes so much. Okay, nice. He's probably thinking, if it's a best of 13, it's definitely going to 6-6. We'll be here all night. Nah, definitely good attack there towards the end from Mr. TumStep. He saw the opportunity, and he realized, you know, look, you even see the carpet bomber flying there. Definitely good plays, paying attention. I think if Marakar had built a dozer and had it in the back of his base, he may not have quit out. But the moment that CC died, it just really... It caused a distance between him and his opponent to be just too huge. He knew he had no chance. Oh, man. But yeah, this is great stuff, right? Anyone who wants to play this, all you need is to get your normal General Zero Hour version 1.04. The standard version that comes with Steam. If you have it on Steam, just install Zero Hour. You can download the maps, okay? The maps are in the description of YouTube. Just install the maps and you can play it. If you do the setup exactly the way that you're seeing us play it, it'll work. So if you have a buddy, you want to play 2 armies, you can do that as well. All right, let's see. The next match, match number 5. We have TumStep with a main army being a Demolition, second army being Super Weapon on the map Arctic Arena. And down below, we have Super Weapon for Marakar as the main army and Demo as the secondary army. So this is actually going to be very similar to the previous match, where Marakar needs to get himself to level 3. The reason is Super Weapon General gets crazy good general powers at level 3. You can call in a Spectre gunship right away, which is going to guaranteed kill something. It's going to kill something. Whether it's an oil, whether it's an arms dealer. Okay, probably not a palace. You'll need a little bit more. But I mean, you can add an A10 if you want, once you're level 3 with Super Weapon. And you could definitely kill a palace. Oh, boys. Yes! This is what I was hoping for. Why do a Terror tech if you can do a Chinook tech? I mean, a Chinook Terror. Look at this. Terrorists in the Chinook, flying in. And Marakar is doing the same. And look how fast this is getting to its location. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Is this gonna hit? Oh! Oh! Doesn't hit. But what happens over here? Where's the Chinook? Hi? Oh. Workers. Huh. Interesting. Is this one of those cases of you can't possibly kill all of us because there's 3 of us? Those have come in with the crush. The drop was nice. Oh, he did actually destroy the supply here, just about, with the last terrorist. Oil capture now coming through. And this is what I mean. If you combine armies, it can get very spicy. And this is not a tunnel of Marakar. That's a tunnel of TumStep. Interesting. Not sure how much help that, like how much good that did. He dropped them off here and then told them to collect from the supply, I think, to try and block the supply collection of TumStep. But he sent 3 workers. That's $600. Not entirely sure how to feel about that strat. Maybe because Marakar lost his supply down south, he didn't have the income to build a tunnel. But you can see it starts off awfully explosive and awfully different. I wouldn't mind seeing another terror drop. Quite a few units here from TumStep. And nicely done. And again, we got that technical veterancy. And that will make the technicals of TumStep a lot stronger. Because Marakar is main army super weapon general, so he cannot invest a general point in the technical veterancy. Wow. I have to say, very good plays here from TumStep. We're seeing a bit of a pattern. TumStep likes to go for a bigger army. He likes to go a little aggressive like that as well. Whereas Marakar likes to use fewer units and use a lot more tactics. But the problem is when the tactics aren't working out, he's very screwed because he cannot fight these larger armies. Losing this oil as well would be devastating for Mr. Marakar. Look at the income, how close it is for both players. Ouch. EMP Patriot going up because why not? Just build an EMP Patriot. And that will definitely shoo away this army. We have a worker, optimistic worker, going down. Probably going to throw down the tunnel, and he's going to try and take that main supply there of Mr. Marakar. Let's see if he'll actually pull it off. The thing is, this map is with a lot of choke points, right? A lot of narrow choke points like this and here. It's hard to move armies through it. But once you're past that choke point section, like over here, once you have an aggressive tunnel, yeah, the whole choke pointy part of the map disappears, because the GLA tunnel network, you can teleport units around the map. Like, you can get an Alpha Aurora to take off from one end of the map, put a unit in the tunnel from one end of the map, and then you can pop immediately from the other side of the map, while the Alpha Aurora, going hypersonic speed, is still trying to reach its destination. So, you know, the GLA tunnel networks are no joke. Marakar knows this, gets rid of it. Good man. Game is stabilizing a bit. Oil captures have come through over here, but at the top right, there are no oil captures yet for TumStep. So Marakar, although he was a bit on the back foot, is worming himself in a good position once again. Might be able to do a good job and hold here. And like I said before, the closer he gets to level 3, or shall I say the moment he gets to level 3, that super weapon general power stuff is going to make a huge difference. For TumStep, it won't be as big, because all he can do really is a rebel ambush, demo rebel ambush, which is still nice. But with super weapon general, you can call in more general powers more often. You can even use a leaflet if you want at level 3. It's insane. And a perfectly placed leaflet makes all the difference. Finally, we see some oil capture. Only one rebel, though. A bit of a mistake. Guys, when you're in a situation like this, don't cheap out on the rebels. Send 2 rebels, because by the time this oil gets captured, like, you would have lost potentially 1,000 coming from this oil. A rebel only costs 200 bucks for a demolition general. Oil's completely exposed on the left-hand side. If TumStep could see what I could see, there would be terror techs and terror drops everywhere. In fact, maybe that's a bit of a criticism I have to say to the players. They could definitely do some terror drops. You know, just grab a Chinook, 3 terrorists in there, blow up an oil. Nice and easy, nice and quick, right? And that's something that we tend to see in 1v1. Terror techs are something that's very popular to do in the very first part of the match. But then in the later parts of the match, everyone's busy focusing on micro and macro and this and that. They kind of forget about the sneaky tactics, which is doing a terror drop, which could also just be very effective. TumStep now has a palace. That means he's going to get the demo upgrade relatively soon. Ooh, losing a technical there for no real reason. Here, look how long it's taking him to get that second oil. Look how much money he could have had if he just got an extra rebel out. Worker going on the left side here. Technical chilling on the right. And for some reason not killing that worker. Just outside of the range there. TumStep securing this oil here. I'm surprised we're not seeing many EMP Patriots either. Definitely, like, a bit of a mistake. You get 1 EMP here. It's only 900 bucks, guys. It is... The price of a quad is 750. You spend 150 more, you get an EMP Patriot. 1 EMP Patriot would be so useful. Even with 4 quads, you can push this back, no problem. And Marakar wouldn't take that engagement. You'd make way more money, and that EMP Patriot would have paid for itself again within a minute. It is absurd. Yet we're not seeing this army mixing happening very well here. The only thing we saw is an EMP Patriot down below over here from our super weapon general, that is Marakar. Marakar now also getting a strat center. Where's his war factory then? Oh, he got an airfield, I see. Marakar planning to go for alphas. Even here, just get an EMP Patriot. It just feels so strange. These players know the power of an EMP Patriot. And especially if you micro the EMP Patriot, you can literally disable 4 or 5 quads of the enemy. They will start traffic jamming here as well. Look at this engagement. There's 3 tunnels here. I think the players are forgetting about the fact that they have 2 armies. Of course, these players are specialized in 1v1, so in their mindset, they are... Ah, thank you! Yes! Yes! Yes, that's all we needed. German on a bike. It's gonna look around. Gets killed. Bit painful there. But it's also good scouting. But the biggest thing that I'm concerned about here in this match is this one, okay? Strat Center is going to do two things. One, it's going to unlock Alpha Auroras for Mr. Marakar. And two, it's going to make his quad cannons have 20% extra range, because we're going to see that search and destroy. Airfield has been spotted, second airfield going up. TumStep knows what's up, and TumStep has been reminded that EMP Patriots exist and he can build them as well. Search and destroy immediately gets destroyed here by the Rebel Ambush. Very good from TumStep, not wasting any time whatsoever. And TumStep now realizing he should probably clear off this section before there are going to be alphas in the game. Because one alpha would definitely devastate an army like this. Do we see anything? Oh, we have alphas. Oh, hello. Hello, you. Hello, you beauty. Where are you going, huh? All the way across the map, apparently. Why not on that quad army? What? I'm missing something, boys. I'm missing something. That was a misclick for sure. That was a misclick for sure. He could have eradicated this whole quad army of Marakar as it was down below here, squished next to the two buildings. For those of you wondering, why did he randomly attack the soil? Did he see a worm he wanted to kill? Did he see a squirrel? I don't know. No, he didn't. He was force firing the map to use the Aurora to scan. So because the Aurora goes supersonic, it cannot be killed when it's locked onto a target. So if you force fire on the other side of the map, the Aurora basically acts as an unkillable spy drone. And going for the airfield here, ensuring that there's not going to be any Auroras out of Marakar. Does lose the Aurora, a bit painful. Strat Center reconstructed, but right now, there are no airfields. And that changes everything. Here we go, General Powers get called in. A-10 plus Spectre gunship. Spectre going for that airfield. What did I tell you guys, huh? Them freaking General Powers. They are so annoying. It's so good. So there you go. Nice from Marakar. He finally gets the benefits of being Super Weapon General as his main army. That being said, TumStep has done a great job teleporting ahead in this game. He's definitely got more income, more map control. He's got Auroras. Well, he had. Does he have another airfield? No, he doesn't. But he still has a Strat Center, so he just needs to rebuild this. And it's quite interesting to see, because normally people say, you know, Auroras are so overpowered. Yes, but you can also build demo bikes, which are also overpowered. So it's a nice matchup. You can go whichever overpowered way you want to go. S&D? Ooh, is that going to get Rebel ambushed again? It might. But I'm pretty sure we're going to see some alphas already queued up on the airfield here from Marakar. That being said, losing another oil, losing more map control. TumStep, he's doing very well. Definitely giving Marakar a hard time. Particle cannon ready to go 3 minutes. And here comes a leaflet. This is what I'm talking about. Them General Powers. And the leaflet would be rather perfect here, because it will stop all these quads. And at the same time, you can take this out, get the XP for it. Very nice. Aurora now from Mr. Marakar. Where's it going? Where is it going? On the airfield. Doesn't force fire the ground, which is risky to do. He got lucky. He got lucky. The thing is, the fuel-air explosion of Auroras doesn't always kick in when you attack an airfield directly. That's why you often see players force firing the ground next to an airfield to ensure that the bomb will hit and that the fuel-air explosion happens as well. Sometimes it bugs otherwise and you don't get that fuel-air. Without that fuel-air explosion, it's just not as powerful. You're not going to be able to one-shot an airfield. But look at the size here of Mr. TumStep. He's got a gorgeous base. Fred Smith in YouTube says, I saw the squirrel. Yeah, I know. Alpha here circling. Marakar engaging the quads and kills a whole load and gets away with it. And this is why these alphas are so annoying. They're so powerful. Quads are expensive for Demolition General. They are expensive. An alpha just one-shotting a bunch and then returning back home to rearm and then ready to be used again. It hurts. Here, you saw that force fire, right? It was next to the airfield. Very nice to see. From, oh, what's this? Oh, does he blow up? Ah, doesn't get the oil, though. He wanted to get both. He wanted to get both. Still got the airfield and the Aurora. And this now opens the way for the attack. Marakar knows it and calls it GG. Well played by Mr. TumStep. Score is 3-2 for TumStep. I'm sure this is This is not exactly what Mr. Marakar was hoping for. Marakar recently winning the World Series, the grand worldwide 1v1 championship. He managed to win it. So he is basically now classified as the best 1 versus 1 player. But TumStep is definitely giving Marakar a bit of a hard time here. TumStep is saying, very nice games, Marakar. Very nice that you are the best 1v1 player. Now watch this. TumStep coming in with a victory here as a Demolition General main army. Nice job. Look at the cash difference as well. We're seeing this quite often, right? Quite often. I suspect we'll see Marakar change his style a little bit. Marakar seems to be more strategic here, right? A little more strategic. And TumStep is a bit more traditional and aggressive. And TumStep is definitely having a better time here. But you can see, man, the alphas were a problem. When this attack happened, this attack could have killed Marakar there and then. But because of the alpha of Marakar, it made it difficult for TumStep to continue pushing. TumStep then killed all the airfields, and then Marakar knew it was over. What a game. Spectre gunship here, proving to be effective. This was the strategy. This was the plan of Marakar. Get to a Spectre gunship. Use A10. Use Leaflet. Do whatever you can. Throw all those general powers at the enemy, and you will have a good time. It's not a bad point. Not a bad analogy. But the problem was that TumStep just had too much map control. Also, this random force fire on the ground. It would have been nice if we saw more EMPs. Especially in the early game. I think that would have helped a lot. I think Marakar could have pushed back against the attacks of TumStep a little bit more. That's what I honestly believe. But yeah, guys, what do you think of the matches, right? This is very different than what we're used to. To be honest, I'm enjoying it, man. I'm enjoying it. Cosmin in YouTube chat says, how about an Aurora on a bike? Sure. Alright, let's see. Inf Demo. Okay. Inf Demo. Interesting choice. This time we see Marakar realizing the power of the Vet 1 technical. Because he's going for demo here, I think. Again, Infantry General. Once you get to level 3, you can use a Carpet Bomber. And that will make a huge difference. Against GLA defenses, you can easily use an Artillery Barrage and a Carpet Bomber to take out a Palace. Things like that. So, interesting choice. That they're both going for demo. So, again, we can see TumStep's line of thinking here. He wants to have that early aggression, early map control, and then grab as much of the resources that he can and grow from there. So far, it's been working out. TumStep actually in the lead, and every match so far has been a mirror. So there is, you know, if you're ahead in the score, you cannot blame Army. It is skills, man, skills. But of course, Marakar is right now the best 1v1 player, so it wouldn't surprise me if we're going to see it go to a 3-3. Demolition and infantry. Ladies and gentlemen, let us enjoy match number 6. Damned Korhal. Let's see it happening. Both players choosing identical armies. We have at the top Demolition General as a main army for TumStep. Infantry as secondary army for TumStep. Down below, we have main army Demolition General for Marakar. Second army Infantry for Marakar. The map is Damned Korhal. We have a bit of an aggressive dozer from Marakar, moving north to try and crush some workers. Because, you know, that's what you do with a dozer, right? Like, what do you do with a dozer early on? I don't know. Looks pretty, I guess. Look at him go. Might as well crush some innocent workers who are not even getting paid, man. Oh, I love this, man. I love these strats. Look at this. Never mind. If you can't crush a worker, might as well build a tunnel, right? Absolutely agree there, Mr. Marakar. Absolutely agree. Gorgeous stuff. And also, very, very aggressive. Do we see a China War Factory? Please, I want to see a China War Factory. Dragon tanks, man. They're so beautiful. Not seeing any dragon tanks. Would have been nice. Would have been very nice. Now he saves the dozer by putting it in the tunnel. A bunch of RPGs come out. And oh, we have a bug in the map. Cannot fire from the hill, apparently. The hill is a little too steep. So, not full damage here coming through from the RPGs. Marakar tries to send in a technical, doesn't quite manage. Technical at the ready from TumStep. Gonna come and clear up these RPGs. Is he gonna manage? Yes, but there's a quad cannon out already. Look at that. That is a very fast quad cannon. Takes out the technical. Hey, man, that is actually not bad. Barracks gets destroyed. Do we see any rebels out? Or potential building captures? No, we don't. No, we don't. So there was no capture building being upgraded on that barracks, pretty sure. Not seeing any rebels anywhere else from Mr. Marakar there. Marakar definitely going more traditional, but very aggressive in that sense. He's getting that forward tunnel, and he wants to deal damage. He wants to make sure that TumStep stays in his corner. TumStep, of course, has power, so he can produce these quads at twice the speed, almost. Of course, the same applies over here to Mr. Marakar. Quite a few workers here, actually. You see, on the left side, there is money being collected. Because of that, TumStep is ahead in economy. Oh! Oh! That did something. Not the greatest, but it was still something. It was still nice. But yeah, theoretically, we're seeing a repetition of the previous matches. TumStep is ahead on income. He will have more units. And then, if both players are using the exact same type of units, it's a numbers game. The one who has the most units wins. Because then, you know, at that stage, strategy kind of goes out the window. Because everybody just has a quad army. So then the bigger quad army will just take it. Supply going up on the right side as well. Attempted to be denied by Marakar. Marakar does not have a supply here. And only just finished this supply here. He is heavily behind on economy. He started off very well. But are we actually going to see a situation where it's going to go to 4-2 for TumStep? This is actually very painful. Quads moving in from Marakar. This has to do something, but Marakar is not expecting this level of resistance. Oh. Over here, TumStep already moving forward. Finds the oil. Could actually shoot the oil. Why not? There's a free oil to kill, and he does exactly that. Worker moves forward. The moment he establishes income here, it is GG. There is no way that Marakar can come back, because that would be an extra supply. So Marakar loses a supply, TumStep gains a supply. That's a difference of that's a net difference of 2 supplies. There's no way that with such a huge income discrepancy, Marakar can win it then. The spam here of TumStep is beautiful. He's definitely making use of it. Marakar knows it. GG. Very nice forward attack. But it was not enough here. And TumStep, within 5 minutes, secures himself a victory against the 1v1 champion in the world. That was very interesting plays. I'll be honest, didn't quite expect the game to go this way. I saw Marakar going so aggressive. I'm like, oh man, this guy's going for it. So a bit of a terror tech on the forward attack. See, there he goes. Goes a bit fast there. We've got 2 quads. Not bad, not bad. But look at the income difference, guys. So early on, such a quick match. $10,000 difference. Like I said in the previous match, if you translate $10,000 to quads, you can get a lot of quads. Marakar definitely having a bit of a hard time. It seems to be that Marakar is going either too aggressive or potentially not aggressive enough because he wants to make use of the multiple armies situation. He needs to find that balance. So far, it looks like TumStep has perfected that balance. And again, TumStep hasn't really used much of the other armies. Maybe that is the trick. Maybe the trick is just sell off your China command center and play it as a GLA game. Right? Enjoy the power spam. Maybe that is just the best way to play it. Maybe that's just how you get most victories. Laser Tox Oxygen. Didn't we play it? Laser Tox? No, I don't think we did Laser Tox. Yeah, we didn't do Laser Tox. So, Marakar is choosing the next matchup here. It's going to be Laser Tox on the map Oxygen. Oxygen 1. Both players choosing Tox in general. So yeah, we're seeing a pattern here. Marakar is recognizing that it might not be good to go as the non-GLA as your main army. Of course, it's a bad idea to be laser as your main army, because once you hit level 3, you only get A10s. Not really useful. Just A10s. But, oh, look at this. It's squared because the AI, for some reason, it always rotates it. Anyway, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are in the next match. TumStep definitely in the lead in this best of 11 race to 6 victories. So TumStep only needs 2 more victories, and he has 1. Okay, so let's see. Laser General is the second army, main army Toxin for Mr. TumStep, and the same, of course, for Mr. Marakar, main army Toxin, second army Laser. So we're gonna get the Toxin general powers for both players. This is the map Oxygen. Very nice map. Very pretty. Very nice. And again, we see that forward dozer going to the middle. On the right here, we have a worker. It's interesting to see Marakar. He keeps sending forward these dozers. I guess a dozer is faster than a worker. So doing this will get him to wherever he wants to be a little faster. And it's nice that he can actually build a Toxin tunnel. And then when it's done, he puts the dozer in here. Technical en route of TumStep. He's gonna find this dozer in time. Yeah, probably not. Whoa, did he just... Dude, did he just... Okay, he flew over the other technical. That's not something you see every day. That was like a headshot with the tires. I don't know how everybody survived that, but it's fine, it's fine. You know, we're not discussing car insurance here and who should have died and who shouldn't. Technicals denied on both sides. And we have a forward tunnel on the left. And we have a forward tunnel on the right here for Marakar. Let's see. Technical flies in on the right side. Technical here from TumStep. Don't think TumStep saw the technical of Marakar on the right. I don't think so. Oh, I guess he did. Look at that. RPG's already coming out. I'm gonna find this dozer here. Quite exposed, I must say. Could be a tempting target. Choosing to engage the oil in the back. That probably will go down. That will hurt a little bit. In the meantime, we see a rebel here trying to capture it. And a worker repairing the oils. So Marakar wants to get the oils. Wants to deny the oils here of TumStep. So far, 1 oil destroyed there. The other side is an oil refinery, so that's not going to make much difference. So far, I have to say, Marakar is looking like he is in a good spot. However, once again, that income. And only 3 workers, dude. He can't only have 3 workers. Money here is going to help a lot for Mr. TumStep. We need to see Marakar getting cash as well, but he needed to get a tunnel on the left side if he wanted that money. And we have another forward tunnel. Again, I think that TumStep might just win even this match based on just getting the supplies, getting supply crates, not going crazy for oils or things like that, just supply piles. Power under attack. Marakar really struggling in this challenge here. He evac'd his tunnel, getting out the dozer, causing a bit of a traffic jam. Also not exactly what you want. He's having a bit of a hard time. Let's see, technicals going in. Did you just evac? Did he? No. I thought I heard a toxin sound. Workers get saved. Very good from TumStep. And we have another arms dealer. Look at this. We just keep seeing the same thing. We see the spam happening for TumStep. And he is just doing a better job than Marakar. He is just securing more money time and time again. We have the middle money here, but that's a lot harder to defend than something, for example, like a corner supply, where you have 1 tunnel, you get the building. So Marakar potentially a bit optimistic here, getting that middle money. But at the same time, he needs to do something. He chose to build a tunnel on the right because he wanted the oils, but it's just taking him a lot longer to benefit from getting the oils. Over here, oh man. This right here, boys. This money for TumStep. It's gonna change everything, man. Everything. The income. The income. Guys, you can see the cash per minute. You can see it happening. Look at how much has been collected. 28k. 18k. Again, already a difference of $10,000. We're not even 5 minutes in, and there's a $10,000 difference. I mean, having that much extra cash early on has to almost guarantee you a victory. Marakar has to somehow catch up $10,000. How is he gonna do that? He still has laser technology. We could see potentially a switch into Humvees, but again, that would be so much investment. He'd need to get a USA supply center. He'd need to get a USA war factory. If he then wants a strat center, he's going to spend another 2,500 for the strat center. It's just so much investment. It is just not possible to do that. And in the meantime, oh no. Strat center going up for TumStep. And we have a terror drop. Thank you. Thank you. Very happy to see this. Yes, yes. I like this. Very good. So, TumStep does know that Marakar has gone for oils. So, there's probably going to go for an oil. Actually, no, it's going straight in the... Oh, no. He's going to try nose on. He's trying to take out the power. Not the best target, buddy. Not the best... Yeah, you should know that's not the best target. Gets the power. But, I mean, let's say you dropped it back here, right? Like, you could have actually killed the oil. Oh, there's 4. Yeah, not exactly... Not the best. But, you know, I'll still give you a B+ for effort. How's that? Oh? Oh? That's pretty funny. How did the tunnel shoot through that? Okay, that just happened. Oh, man. I don't know. I just feel bad for Marakar, man. You can see what he's going for. He's like, I want to get the oils, you know? I want to do that. I want to make sure the enemy doesn't get oils. But if you look at the strategy that TumStep went for, he doesn't care about the oils. He's busy getting the supplies. And 2 oils is roughly the same income as 1 supply. So you can tell the cash difference is huge here. It's huge. Let's see what we're at. 57k, 37k. It's 20k difference, man. And in the meantime, we still have more income for TumStep. How is Marakar going to do this? The only advantage that I truly see is that if Marakar can hold and keep holding to the point where all these supply piles run out, then there's going to be a huge income drop for TumStep. But the question is, will Marakar still be alive then? These are painful engagements. Search and destroy is out, so these Scorps do have 20% extra range. The Scorp missile fires a little sooner because of that extra range. All those things. The difference, man. The difference is real. Battle bus is ready to attack, and there's a wall of tunnels. That means that we're also going to see some buses out of Marakar, because they usually build the tunnels to get the 2 RPGs, so they can load up the buses. Because like that, a tunnel network only costs 200 bucks, you know, if you subtract the cost of the RPGs. So that makes a tunnel an awfully cheap defense to get. Oh, man. We have an actual... What? What? We actually have an Aurora. Okay. A normal Aurora. A normal... That's cute. Not entirely sure why we have a normal Aurora, but I'm sure TumStep will show us. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm really not sure where it's going. Again, we see Marakar with only 4 workers. Some slight mistakes being made. And again, only 4 workers. So, and again... No, 5. Okay, that one's good. You know, we're seeing these kind of mistakes. And I don't know what it is. I think that Marakar is probably looking at the score, going, how am I behind? How am I 2 matches behind? And it's freaking him out a little. Nice to use the ambulance here. Ambulance is immune to toxin, so the toxin tunnel cannot fire at the ambulance. This is done to crush RPGs, but the actual RPG crushing is lacking because TumStep is drawing the attention of Marakar away from Marakar's own little attack to this section. TumStep level 3. Leading with KD. Still leading with income. German having a great time, taking out a lot of the RPGs here. Cash bounty as well, definitely nice here. Search and destroy is up for TumStep, but not for Marakar, not yet. We saw Marakar make a strat center. Is it up yet? Oh no, we saw him make a war factory. He wasn't building a strat center. So 20% extra range means that these buses can insta-kill one of the buses of Marakar before these buses of Marakar can even fire 1 missile. GG, and it's unbelievable. But the score is actually 5-2 for Mr. TumStep. My God. That is insane. I don't think anyone would have predicted that it would go in this direction. TumStep absolutely kicking ass tonight. And Marakar struggling to find himself here. We saw some nice attacks. We saw a nice attempt of of a Chinook terror drop. Didn't quite work out. I mean, you know, you're dropping in range of a toxin tunnel, dude. Like, you know, it was a nice idea. It was a nice idea. You could have gone for the oils, in my opinion. Probably would have worked better. But yeah, look at the cash difference again, guys. 35k difference, okay? TumStep collected more than 50% of Marakar. That's just insane. That's just insane. Joker says maybe the Aurora to do a dozer hunt. Yeah, that could be. That could be. That's a nice one, actually. I was thinking maybe for the oils. You know, if you use Auroras to hit the oils, if there's no stinger sites, you can definitely take it out. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually already on match point. This is insane. If TumStep wins one more game, then he wins in the dual army challenge against the world's #1 1v1 player. Damn. Just a few short weeks after the World Series got concluded. Damn. There's a lot of honor at stake. How many workers does he need, says Al-Nuzi. A minimum of 5 and a maximum of 6. It depends on how many you want. If you get 6, the supply collection is slightly faster and it just about validates the cost of the 6th worker, but you need at least 5. Having less than 5, you will just make less money. That's just how it goes. I have to say, very good plays here. Look at TumStep, man. Look at the bus action. Search and destroy buses, toxin buses, and a lot of them too. Let's see. Let's see if Marakar can get himself a victory here, because from here on out, he needs to win every single match if he wants to win this challenge here tonight. Let's see if he's going to pull it off. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Demolition General as the main army for Marakar. The second army being Toxin General. Marakar at the top. Down below, we have the main army, Toxin General, for TumStep. Secondary army is Demo. Let's see how these players are going to play. A lot of GLA games so far. A lot of GLA games. Playing on the map Proxy War. Let's see how this match is going to unfold. The thing is, yeah, how does it actually work with the toxin weaponry? Maybe somebody in the chat will know. If we get Anthrax Gamma, will that actually affect the toxin of a toxin tractor from the Demo General? I think it might, right? I think it might. But let's see how this game is going to be played. To be honest, yeah. I think there might also be a bug in this, right? Where TumStep's Demolition Scorpions might also shoot with toxin shells. Not entirely sure. I think it might be the case. There are just a few of those little bugs in the game. If you have 2 armies, right? And your main army is one thing, then you have a stolen army of another, you kind of get the benefits. Like what we saw in the very first match, when we saw Nuke General Battle Masters being Vet 2. That kind of stuff, right? Because the Tank General Battle Master promotion also applied to the Battle Masters of the Nuke General. I'm not sure if Demolition General Toxin... the Scorps of Demolition General also leave Toxin. I'm not sure, really not sure. Let's see, the first technical comes in. Nice aggression here, and crushes a lot of workers. And on the left side, we also see a technical finding a worker. Very nice. Doing a lot of killing. Marakar again with that forward tunnel. He loves doing a forward tunnel. Chases down the broken technical. Oh! Oh! He crushed it! How did he crash it? He must have been trying to do a force fire. And the Demo terrorists, if you crush them, they don't die on explosion. Other terrorists, if you crush them, they would die. No workers here for now. Needs to resume collecting. So far, Marakar is actually kicking ass. He's definitely denying a lot of income. He's flying all over the map with all the technicals. And we're not seeing the same level of aggression coming out of TumStep here. TumStep also has 0 XP, guys. 0 XP. Look at that. Current XP, 0. Marakar definitely dominating the map control. Absolutely. Has to be said. Let's see. Did he build a demo? No, he built a Toxin arms dealer. Nickname comes in with a donation. He says, if all agree, one game after the set is over on Ancient Killing Arena, I will give $10 to the winner of that. Chat can vote for the matchup. All right. Interesting, interesting. Well, I can offer it to the players. TumStep trying to hang on here. Losses for both sides. But this tunnel gets denied. So some map control has been lost here for Mr. Marakar, not owning this section here. It's going to tunnel a bit further back. But this is a nice position from which TumStep can start attacking. In the meantime, though, there still is this forward tunnel from Marakar. Let's see. Technicals flying in. Again, the aggression here of Marakar is very on point. The game is definitely going a bit different here. The income difference between both players is not that much. Because of that huge KD difference, you know that Marakar is just ahead. Quad's now coming out as well. Let's see, we have, yeah, Tox and General Scorps. So both players went for a Tox and General War Factory. Really not sure if the Demo General Scorpions automatically get the Toxin Shells. I'm really not sure. Now I'm dying to find out, man. Is Jundi in the chat? He would know that. Jundi's the kind of guy who would know that. Oh, Dr. Goldfish is in the chat. Dr. Goldfish, do you know the answer to that question? Nice aggression here from TumStep, killing a lot of the workers. So far, we're actually seeing in a GLA mirror that Marakar's ahead on income. And we've seen how well Marakar can play. Even with having way less income, he sometimes gives TumStep a hard time. So now that the income is matched, guys, I'm predicting Marakar might just win this match. But let's see where it's going to go. We have a bunch of RPGs coming together. He's even building RPGs, and he's got a palace up. So we're going to see... Wait? Oh. Okay. He's building demo RPGs. You got Toxin, dude. Why aren't you building Toxin RPGs? Okay. He's putting demo RPGs in the bus. Maybe a little bit of a mistake. I mean, you know, all the structures do look alike. And the palace would be of a demo general. So the idea is to get demo rebel ambush, things like that. And the push now comes in from Mr. Marakar. Marakar's had enough. He wants to take out Mr. TumStep here. Get himself a nice point. Oh, he does have a Toxin. Oh. Okay. But these are demo RPGs. No, it's mixed. Okay, apparently it's mixed. But let's see, can TumStep hold? I don't know, man. I don't know. This is very difficult to destroy. Very difficult to destroy. We do have a nice position here from TumStep. He's got a forward tunnel. But this, unless this gets cleaned up, if we see now a worker coming in from Marakar, building an aggressive tunnel somewhere here. Yeah, in fact, there is a worker and a worker over here. 2 workers on the way. I don't know, man. TumStep, what you got? What you got, buddy? Massive KD difference. And Marakar is leading with income. There's a Jarman kill. That can help. That can definitely help. That Jarman needs to kill the workers. Come on. Kill the workers. Kill the workers. He must see these workers. Oil capture coming through a little late there for TumStep, but he is getting that money. Jarman, please. How are you not responding to this? Why are you letting him build the tunnels? Jarman has to snipe. Why is he not sniping? I feel like I'm missing something, guys. Okay, does kill the workers. Okay, very good. All right, do we see a push top right, maybe? Because now the units have been cleared up. And this is kind of exposed, this section. But then again, this remains a big threat. New bus coming in and picks up the RPGs. Very nicely done. Marakar is definitely doing a good job. Yeah, there's no way that this can be dealt with. We need rocket buggies or something. We see just a load of buses, right? Just buses. We see the Anthrax Gamma upgrade. And we see another RPG. I mean, another barracks for RPGs. So yeah, it's just going to be bus warfare at this stage. I'm surprised we're not seeing any buggies. I mean, some buggies at this stage might be nice. I guess both players are a little nervous that the other guy will just use a Demo Rebel ambush to kill the buggies. But as it stands, TumStep, although somehow ahead on income, he is definitely under threat here. Marakar coming with 2 technicals. Move Me says toxic tunnels are more expensive. No, they're not. They're the same price. And there we go. Beautifully done here by Marakar. Taking out 2 oil derricks like that. That is very important. That was money that TumStep definitely needed. Has to be said. Attack in the middle now. Let's have a quick look at the base. Do we see anything? Maybe a Scud Storm somewhere? There we go. Scud Storm in the back. Not entirely surprised there. I doubt we'll see many Scud Storms out of TumStep. TumStep is trying to hang on, right? He's trying to get an army out to keep himself safe. So he's not going to have the money to invest in Scud Storms. That KD, man. Even if TumStep's ahead, the KD, the amount of losses that have been coming in for TumStep, doesn't matter if his income is slightly ahead. Not sure why Marakar wants to clean this up so badly. Maybe just to try and contain his enemy, but... yeah, TumStep is struggling. But, hey man, he's slowly but surely getting the kills in. You can see the amount of aggression of Marakar is slowing down. So Marakar is not being as aggressive. He's trying to win it the long way around. He's trying to get the income, the secondary income. He's getting markets. He's getting Scud Storms. You know, he wants to make sure that he's going to guaranteed win this game. And by denying the income over here on this section, it's going to cause such an income difference that, look at this, Marakar now way ahead on income. Also destroying these 2 oils, absolutely crucial. Oh, Rebel Ambush kills a whole load of buses. Oh man, those were the buses of Mr. TumStep. Very nice from Marakar. So Marakar is now going to slow down the game. He's artificially slowing it down. He knows that if he just gets a lot of defenses, a lot of markets, he's going to guaranteed win this match. That's how it's going to work out. Because the difference in income is going to become so huge, TumStep cannot catch up. But TumStep, I think, is feeling the strat here of Marakar and is trying to match it. I don't know. It's going to be hard to tell if that's going to work out for TumStep. TumStep definitely needs to be the aggressor in this situation. Because the longer he waits, the more Marakar will have an advantage. Tox and Rebel Ambush, perhaps, on that building. Could have worked out nicely. Ah, nice German snipe. Slows down the potential attack from the bus. And the income has been established. But look how long it took before this finally came back online. There's still 11k here, so that's a good amount of cash. Scud Storm, hey guys, 3 minutes, 50 seconds. And that's a demo Scud Storm. Okay, so that sucker is going to do serious damage. And the great part about the demo Scud Storm, this might be a disadvantage, some of you might think, but I would say it's an advantage, is it doesn't leave any anthrax. So when you hit somewhere, you have massive amounts of damage, then there's no anthrax. So right after, you can sneak attack there and destroy everything with your own bus army. You know, that's the thing. If there was anthrax, you can't move there. You have to wait for the enemy to clear the anthrax, or you've got to clear it yourself. Nickname says, this is the first time Marakar has more income. Let's see. Technical in the back here. Just for scouting. He wants to see what's going on. And he sees there are quite a few markets out. Let's see. Bus versus bus. But here we go. Marakar is spending just about enough to make sure he has enough defenses. To make sure that TumStep cannot deal serious damage. Level 4 for Marakar. Level 3 for Mr. TumStep there. Scud Storm, 2 minutes, 45 seconds. A Scud Storm, for example, here would be absolutely devastating. You can take out the palace, take out 2 markets. That will be so much damage to TumStep. I don't think he can recover. That would just be game. That would just be game. Let's see, do we have radar vans? Yes, we do, with the radar van scan. Oh, man. Marakar is not rushing things. Like I said, he wants to play it safe. You can see the line of thinking here. He's definitely respecting his opponent. He's not just randomly going all in, guns blazing, because he knows if his attacks fail, he could still end up losing. But if he does it slow and steady, then he's guaranteed a victory here. TumStep trying what he can, but... Ramo says, which general promotion are they? You can see the first icon. The first icon is their main army. The second icon, it's also a tiny bit smaller than the first icon. That is the secondary army. So, Demolition General, General powers for Marakar, Toxin General, General powers for TumStep. So we can see a Toxin Rebel Ambush for TumStep, we can see a Demo Rebel Ambush for Marakar. That being said, actually, wait a minute. Yeah, the thing is, because with GLAs, things start getting really whack. If we see... Oh, GG says TumStep and he surrenders. If we see a Demo General Command Center from TumStep, I think he could still use a Demo Rebel Ambush. I think that would still work. Not entirely sure, but it's just one of those things, you know, like you rarely have a situation ever happening where you have 2 GLAs, right, for a single player. But yeah, Marakar definitely with a convincing victory. A needed victory brings the score to 3-5. So he's still got some way to go here. He's definitely going the right path. 3-2 is the score. I'm stuck in game over. Ah, get me out. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We'll play some replay clips or something. Here. Enjoy Marakar with one of those killer moves right here, right now. Destroying them oils. This was very important. Because again, Marakar played it based on income difference, right? And destroying those 2 oils. Look at that. It's a big difference, but not even too big. It's like, what, 25%, 20%, 20-25%? But it was enough for Marakar to secure a victory, you know? A lot of money collected at the end of the day. All right. I'm sure Marakar is happy. He probably did some push-ups before starting that match. Let's see. Hopefully we're going to see some, not just GLA. Because I think the players are enjoying playing as GLA. Let me suggest to the players as well. Ancient Killing Arena. Just letting the players know. We already played Echo. Cannot play the same map twice. So Marakar says, yeah, I'm okay with that. Ah, yes. Nice, yeah. TumStep's having a good time. He's like, hey, man, I make more money. Yeah, but that would be a separate 1v1 match, right? That would be a separate 1v1 match. But there you go, Mr. Nickname. I've told the players about these lovely things. Freezing rain. All right, let's see it happen. Let's see, what are the armies? What are the armies? China, USA. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All these GLA matches, man. Everybody just wants to mess around with technicals. We know how it is, all right? But it's sometimes, like, we gotta mix things up. And listen, man, I swear. Guys, the moment we see a Dragon Tank going into a Chinook, okay? It doesn't matter if the drop is successful, if the Flame Wall is successful. With the moment we see a Dragon Tank going into a Chinook, you all have to like the stream or follow, okay? How's that? Do we have a deal on that? Because that is going to be juicy, man. That's going to be juicy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The next match. Match number 9. We have normal USA as the main army here for Mr. TumStep. And he has his secondary army, China. Up top, we have normal USA also as the main army for Marakar. And China here as the secondary army. Because, you know, they're mirror matches. Not entirely sure how I feel about this. Them going for USA as the main army. Again, you know, the level 3, you would think, you know, China gets carpet bombed. But then again, you do need snipers, don't you? Let's be honest, in a situation like this, you need snipers. And they will make the difference between winning or losing. Move Me in YouTube chat says, if TumStep had gotten a demo command center, he could have gone for Demo Rebel Ambush. Yeah, I think it does work that way. Let's see. We have a drop. Just missile defenders. Not sure what the missile defenders are going to do here, but we'll see. We have a China supply center and a USA supply center and then a China war factory here. And the same thing happening down below. So the players are doing the same strat. Guys, these guys have had 0 experience with, you know, mixing armies like this. So if they are doing the same strats, is because they both are like, yeah, that's a great idea. Because of their 1v1 skills, their game knowledge, and everything like that. Gatang comes out from TumStep, and that, of course, is what we're going to see. We're probably going to see a lot of Gat Tank with Missile Defender combination. And ooh, that is a little painful. How many USA dozers do you have? There's another one over here. Ooh, that's about it. So we could see a potential dozer hunt. And if the USA gets dozer hunted, it also means no A10 when the guy hits level 3. And no more spy drones either. So far, I'm liking this aggression. But the lack of dragon tanks in Chinooks is depressing. Guys, where are they? Where are they? I want my dragon tank in a Chinook right about now. It's, you know, it's like one of the best strats you can do. You know, just casually drop a dragon tank, flame wall, and you destroy a building. Any building of your choosing. The enemy, if it's building just gat tanks, there's no way they can kill it in time. Like, imagine you drop a flamer right here. You can flame wall down 2 war factories and a power plant, man. Just, why are they not doing this? Just why? Guys, no. These guys need to play more free-for-all, man. They would realize these are the strats that they can do if they play more free-for-all. Brett makes a good point. He says, if they don't put a dragon tank, can we unsubscribe and dislike? I want to say yes, but it's starting to look like we're not going to see the strat, which is really depressing, man. Are they seriously just going to play this traditionally? You have 2 armies, people! Why Terror Tech if you can drop a Chinook? I mean, drop a dragon tank with a Chinook. Nice spinning up of the Gat here from Marakar. Very pro moves. You know, that's the thing. That's what they're very pro at. That's what they very much know how to do. So, both players winning their little engagements here and there. Yeah. Okay. I guess we're just... Okay, we're just not gonna... Oh, a prop. Yes, let's invest in a prop. The prop is the same price as a Chinook dragon tank drop, dude. You could deal so much damage. I just don't understand. I'm so lost. I think the players are a little more focused on just getting that extra bit of map control and try to push each other back. You see the oil capture has come through here for Marakar. But again, supplies going for Mr. TumStep. So TumStep just loves going for supplies. Marakar loves going for oils. But you need 2 oils for every 1 supply, roughly, to stay matched on income, just about. Also, not seeing a strat center from Marakar. Not seeing a strat center here. There's just no USA tech. No Humvees. Oh, here we go. Strat center. Yes, yes. TumStep is thinking about going for a strat center, which would make all the difference. All the difference, boys. Yeah, I guess we're not gonna see a dragon tank drop. Oh well. Oh well. I guess it can happen. You know, I mean, it's only slightly disappointing, you know? I mean, just hoping for some army mixing, you know. Players just going for power spam and strat center and, you know. Oh well. It's okay. We're not really sad about it, guys. We're not. It's okay. We can just enjoy that there are a few missile defenders in this China army. That's good. You know, we're very happy about it. We're grateful. Look, he even built a dragon tank! Put it in a freaking China, please! I'm just waiting for it, man. I'm still optimistic. I don't know about you guys. Why drive if you can fly? Okay, alright. I'll stop about the dragon tanks. But, you know, message received, right? Message received. I mean, you could drop it back. Okay, I'll stop. Okay, la. We're not gonna talk about it anymore, okay? We're not gonna talk about it anymore. It's done. Go S&D for TumStep. So he gets extra range on the dragon tanks. Which I guess is nice. And he gets extra range on the GATs and the ECMs. That's good, that's good. Can a Chinook carry an Overlord? Asks Ramo. No, only a Helix can. But you can carry 2 dragon tanks. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. There's a dragon tank here. Yeah, it's gonna take out the oil. Very nice there. A bunch of Gat tanks moving into position. No chain guns, actually, from Mr. TumStep. So TumStep has extra range, but because we have chain guns here for Marakar, he has extra damage. So that's the thing, man. That's the thing. Mr. Shenanigans in YouTube chat says, Leggy, you and Goldfish should play the 2 army games. Yeah, we should, man. We should. Look at this. Serious investment. Both a prop and a strat also very close together. Wonder if a AAA-10 could actually kill both of these. Probably could. This huge army going to the back, but there's no dragon tank. So this can't kill any buildings. It can only harass units. I mean, this is effective, you know. It'll do the job, you know. There we go. There we go. It does the job. Around the missile defender there. Units going around the back. Not entirely sure what TumStep is planning to do here. It's a bit of a strange move. I mean, we are seeing Crusaders. Crusaders would definitely be the right thing here to clean this up. And the units here not moving. Why not bombardment? I don't know. I'm going a little crazy here, guys. It's just, you know, if you have an army in your base, you could just use the bombardment cannon. But anyway. The army somehow just drove through the base of Marakar and got away with it. Okay. And these units down below are getting here. Got destroyed. Didn't achieve too much. Oil's still alive here. And on the right side, we have an annoying gat tank. This one little gat tank is doing a lot. It's doing a lot. Crusaders proving to be effective. Yeah. A10. There we go. An A10. Nice A10. Gets a strat. Very good. Very good from Mr. TumStep. I think the players need to play some more dual army. I don't know if Joker's still in the chat. Joker, what do you think? We do another challenge like this tomorrow? Because army mixing leaves something to be desired, in my opinion. Mostly gat tanks. I like that we see some Crusaders here. It's very good. But we still have an S&D for TumStep. He could actually just kite the gat tanks of Marakar. He just doesn't want to do that. Because probably in his head, he doesn't have search and destroy on the gat tanks. He could definitely kite these guys. Gat tank drives into the base. And the army, this army, guys, I don't know, man. Is it me? Is this a little weird? This army has driven literally all around the map to return here. You see, when these players are not GLA, yeah. You know, I take it back. I want to see more GLA games. I think it's because when you are GLA, the odds of you stealing an army is greater because German Kel can steal an army. So in your brain, it just clicks together a lot more. I think that's it. I think that's it. You know, because I that's how it feels. Like, that's how I can understand it. I mean, this is GATs and ECMs. This is no army mixing. Like, put an ambulance here, man. You know what I mean? Like, one ambulance and this GAT tank heals back to full health. An ambulance of 600 bucks. There are so many things the players could be doing. I mean, we're mostly just seeing China units here. And it's like, haha, I have search and destroy. Yes, that will help, but... You know, I was hoping we'd see a massive amount of missile defenders with gat tanks and laser locking and stuff like that, but... Oh, yes, 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 boys! Now you all have to like... Now you're... Okay, you guys, take it back! Take it back, he did it! Oh! So close. So close. He tried it over here. He tried it over here. Didn't quite manage. Okay. He did it. He did it. That's what matters. Okay, you all still have to like and follow. No, we had a deal. Okay, it wasn't about whether it was effective. It's about whether there would be dragon tanks and Shinnooks, and there was a dragon tank and a Chinook, so you all have to like. That's how it is. That's how it is. That's how it is. Ah, yes. This is also very nice. The laser lock with the GATs. And this is why you got to combine these units. The missile defenders with the laser lock can easily take out tanks, easily take out other GAT tanks. A10 coming in. Probably going to go for the strat center down below of TumStep here. So Marakar clears that S&D and removes that 20... Oh! Oh, damn. That is some pro plays from Mr. TumStep to place his command center right here. Some of you might not have caught that because it went a little quick. But the command center soaks up the A10 missiles because the command center is a tall structure. So the A10 missiles actually hit the tall structure as opposed to the actual designated target. See, still a lot of GAT tanks. And Crusader here proving to be very, very effective. Another army ready to push. TumStep ahead on the, in economy, so he just keeps pumping out more units. Don't see the armor upgrade for either player. You see advanced training, though. That's probably also meant for the missile defenders. Gat tanks being annoying here. Crusader chasing down the last Gat tank. Ramo says, they did it! Let me play back that A10 strike, because that was gorgeous. Here we go, replay time. Look at that A10. Look at the missiles. Follow the missiles on the right side of the screen there. The command center's in the way. That saved the strat center. If the command center wasn't there, that strat center would have gone down. Would have made a huge difference there. Because with Search and Destroy, 20% extra range on the Gat tanks, on the missile defenders, on the Crusaders, definitely allows you to attack a bit more. See, A10 strike coming in. Oh, that could be juicy. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Still takes out a building. People are saying, I'm taking my like back. No, no, he dropped, he dropped. It happened, okay, it happened. GG says Marakar and surrenders. TumStep with the superior income just continued pushing and pumping out the units. Hey boys, I don't care, all right? The Dragon Tank drop, it happened, it happened. It was not next to a building, all right? And the Dragon Tank achieved nothing, but it did happen, okay? It did happen. Archer YouTube chat says, mines are a paid actor. Yes! No! I mean, no! No! It's fine. No, we saw it. We saw it. But yeah, definitely, I get the feeling that the players are not playing as a USA plus China combo that often. Just a feeling. Which is completely understandable, right? You don't see that very often in 1v1s. So this is just how it goes. It's just how it goes. Big income difference again for TumStep. That is what got him the victory. And that brings the final score here too. 6-3. So TumStep actually wins the challenge here tonight. So congratulations to him. But ladies and gentlemen, we have another match. Because Nickname is like, hey man, we need more of this. We need more of this. Okay, so I gotta ask the people watching for the match up. So if you wanna take a quick break of a few minutes, now is the time. Maybe like they want some water or something like that. Anyway, Sexy in chat says, at least he tried. Exactly, exactly. And I'm still happy that he did. You know, I'm proud that at least one person did it. Okay, so what matchup shall we have in the Ancient Killing Arena match? Guys, spam away. All right, let's see what people will say, and then I'll just pick one from the chat. There is a stream delay, so, you know, there's a little, you know, I don't want to reveal immediately, you know, how long have we been waiting now? Is it caught up? I don't know, it's probably almost caught up. Okay, okay, let's go. People, start voting away. Because yes, this challenge has been won by Mr. TumStep. He gets the $50 here tonight. But Nickname is like, I like this, I want more of this. So Nickname is sponsoring another $10 match. One match, $10. And it's separate from the challenge. So you guys can decide on the matchup that you want to see. I think a lot of people are going to pick another USA-China. Oh, man. Just to see more potential Dragon Tank drops. I don't care, man. I'm going to savor this Dragon Tank drop. Look at it. You know, it is not the most beautiful thing, you know? It is like one of those things where you're like, this Dragon Tank drop is not particularly gorgeous, but it has a great personality, you know? That's what that Dragon Tank drop is again. Let's, and one more time. It did happen. It did happen. Ramo says, I was expecting Humvees with tank hunters. Yeah, that's a possibility. Dark 9 suggests tank stealth. Okay. At least the Dragon Tank killed some mines, says Captain Stinkfuss. That is... I like your interpretation, sir. I like it. I like it a lot. That is quite nice. Joker says, so, thoughts on the format? I think we might need a boot camp for all the players to do some army mixing situations things first. Because these are great players. Guys, you are watching possibly the best 2 players in the world. You know, maybe they'll be watching the stream back and be like, Leggy, you ain't got a clue what you're talking about, buddy. It is definitely not worth doing a Dragon Tank drop, you know. Maybe there's stuff like that. But I'll be honest, I do think that the players, because they are so well trained in, you know, playing 1v1s, they'd rather play it as a 1v1 with one army in their head so they can focus and know what to keep in mind and things like that. All right, let's see. We have quite a few people saying air tank, stealth laser, China and Inf. Yeah, the matchups are in the description, guys. Inf and GLA stealth. Okay, we got a bunch. So far, most people are saying tank air. Also got a couple of Inf Air. Air nuke. Alright. Let's see. Come on, people. Right away. Start writing in the chat. Super weapon mirror 50k. No. That's something else. Joker in chat says, definitely gives me more combinations for players to work with. I imagine that players will be a lot more ready with these armies by the later stages of the tournament. That's true, because yes, we are doing this challenge to promote the dual army tournament. So this is an actual 1v1 tournament. That is it still open to join? I don't think so, right? No, I think it's already being played at the moment. But there's multiple streamers who are casting games. All right, let's see. Air Inf, Air Tank. I see a lot of people suggesting Air Inf and Air Tank, so I'll now create a poll, and we'll take it from there. We'll need another minute or two. Just letting the players know. Cena starts spamming. No, don't spam. You're still one person. Okay. Start poll. Which matchup should they play? Air plus tank, and the other one was air plus inf. Okay. And let me see if I can do a poll. All right. Guys, vote away. All right. Hard to count on what people... Oh, I'm... All right, ladies and gentlemen, the lines are now open. You may vote. And in the meantime, we'll enjoy some very nice replays. How about we go to the replays of the very beginning? You know, I only have 26 replay clips. Let's enjoy. Let's see, what's this? What was this, huh? Ah, yes, the very good early technical aggression, right? I don't actually have any replay clips of the very first match because that was just beautifully aggressive. And if you're tuning in right now, you haven't seen the earlier games, you might want to watch them because they're really cool, man. They're really cool. Yeah, lovely moments here. But a lot of the games, the players wanted to play with a GLA, right? I think the players just feel a little more versatile with GLAs. They can do a lot more things with GLAs, and they will just reap the benefits of having power, reap the benefits of maybe having an Alpha Aurora or a strategy center, things like that. All right, so the votes are coming in. And on YouTube, there is a clear win here for Air Inf. And on Twitch, same thing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Air Inf it is. That is going to be an interesting one. Air Inf. Somebody said, why not put tank hunters in Humvees? I think we might just see that happening now. Because infantry general tank hunters, they are powerful, guys. They are powerful. I think by default, they are the strongest infantry, right? Without any upgrades. You know, if you take all RPGs in the game, and you don't give them any upgrades, right? Infantry general tank hunters are the strongest missile RPGs because they come with veterancy right out of the box. So they deal 10% more damage. They attack 10% faster. And if you have 5 of them, they get horde bonus, which increases their attack speed by another 30% or something. So if you add all that together, you get so many advantages. So many. So yeah, if you put 5 infantry general RPGs in a Humvee, you just drive around the back. Dude, you basically have like a helix, just obliterating everything. So yes, the final score here is 3-6. TumStep has won the $50 tonight with a convincing victory here against the 1v1 world champion, Mr. Marakar. So very well played to TumStep. But now we have the 1v1 challenge created by Mr. Nickname. Let's see, let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? for this extra match that has been graciously sponsored by Nickname. Thank you, Nickname. Let's have some Nickname +++ in the chat so we can enjoy the extra game. And look how fast those scaffolds went up. That was crazy. That was crazy. The scaffolds almost at the same time. But yes, here we go. We have Air Force as the main army for TumStep and Infantry as the secondary army for TumStep. And top right, we have Air Force as the main army for Marakar and Infantry as the secondary army for Marakar. And the map here is Ancient Killing Arena, which is going to be absolutely gorgeous for this matchup. Let's see if we get some fancy, strong tank hunters in Humvees. Would be nice to see that. And let's see how the players choose to play this game. Even just getting a few tank hunters, infantry general tank hunters, or minigunners, and dropping them with a Chinook in the back. Oh, wait, there's a bunker. Oh, no. Oh, no. Get a minigunner in here, man. Why are they... that needs to be priority number one. Just one minigunner in here, and you will shoot down all the Chinooks. They both decided to go for the Chinooks next to that freaking bunker. It would have probably been safer to do the other way around, put the trucks here. But I don't think they're realizing there's a bunker. You can literally do a Chinook drop and ruin the other person's day. Just manning the bunker with the minigunner. But alright, let's see what happens here. We got a China War Factory from Mr. Marakar. We have a Air Force airfield out of TumStep. We also have a War Factory here. We have a airfield out of Marakar. We don't, do we? No, we don't. Bunker here. Marakar being a little more aggressive here. Has to be said. Right? Volker Drost is absolutely right. He says they probably went Air Force so they can both get Pathfinders when they hit level 3. That's true. It's going to make a huge difference. Very quickly, the players want to get the buildings. Although they kind of forgot about the most important building right freaking here. Like, how can you not realize the giant freaking problem? But they don't. That's fine. It's fine. Raptor has come in from Mr. TumStep, took out the outpost over there on the left. Circling back home. Troop Crawler could be good at taking out Raptors, but we don't actually have Raptors out of Marakar just yet. A lot of bunkers here. Marakar wants to make sure he's gonna hold on to that money. But let's see, this is a nice extra little match. Let's see who's gonna take it. So far, the income is quite matched, but Marakar definitely has better map control. Can see everything a bit better as well. Minigunner moving in on that side. We have this troop crawler here that's just kind of like defending the area, patrolling a little bit. I'm not really doing too much. Raptors of TumStep ready to fire. Are we going to maybe see something like a dozer hunt? On the Air Force or something? Oh, here comes a Raptor! Oh, whoa! Didn't get targeted down. And that is very nice there from Mr. Marakar. Takes out a dozer and the scaffold of the supply. Attacking the oils over here. Minigunner doesn't even have the capture building upgrade. This troop crawler is casually driving into the base here. And are we going to see this building getting taken? I mean, you could have dropped a shit... You know, I'll stop. It's fine. It's fine. Raptor here takes out the Dragon Tank. Very nice. And mans the bunker just in time. Excellent place for Mr. Marakar there. And yeah, this... Please at least evac one minigunner. You know, it's just too tempting. Bruh. Thank you. Yes, there we go. You could have done this literally 30 seconds into the game. But it still happened. I'm very happy. Very happy indeed. Definitely a problem here for Marakar, losing that income. Raptor cracks open the troop crawler, and the Raptor gets home safe. Still that troop crawler here, but there's not much inside, so this troop crawler will destroy this troop crawler. Very nice place. Marakar surviving. The only problem is this building is a real nuisance. Probably a Dragon Tank would be the best thing to get rid of it. And we have a Dragon Tank on the left side here from Mr. TumStep. Clears out the buildings. And we have Raptors circling around. And actually, look at the distance, man. Look at the look at the distance. This Raptor died over here from the minigunner in the bunker. It's absurd, the anti-air range. Absolutely absurd. Oil's now destroyed here by TumStep. The thing is, it's quite nice to see both Raptors and troop crawlers being used like this. Look at the micro, man, from both players. Just about hanging on there. It's a TumStep. Nicely done. Another war factory on the left side here. We have the USA command center established, but we don't see the China command center established. We had seen a dozer being taken out on this side, so if this dozer dies, that means TumStep loses the infantry general dozers and the ability to build infantry general structures. And still, look how long this thing has been here. He even got 2 dragon tanks. I think 1 is enough. I don't know why he got 2. There we go. This building still hasn't been taken here. It's very interesting to see that it's mostly just minigunners and raptors. We're not seeing much else. Just minigunners and raptors. An occasional dragon tank. But it gets sniped down by the raptors quite quickly, quite effectively. Marakar can continue collecting here, and that's very important because his income is ahead, so if he can now start collecting there, then he will be in a much better position and has the actual ability here to win a match. Flamer, getting a nice flame wall in, needs to readjust the flame wall. Oh! Or he just use the wraps. Nice hit. We have a nice troop crawler going around the back. Yay! Now this guy, Mr. Marakar, can put a minigunner in here. Oh, he's fun. Oh, yes, he does it. Good man, good man. Yes. That freaking bunker, man. That freaking bunker, I'm telling you. Flamer's gonna come in here. Should be able to kill this, no problem. Yeah, it's just minigunners everywhere, really. It's quite interesting. I don't think that you normally see this many troop crawlers. Troop crawlers are really expensive at 2,400 each. They're very pricey. Normally you don't see this many troop crawlers in any situation. But they are just what is needed to deal with the wraps. And Marakar definitely getting closer here to messing up Mr. TumStep. Top left-hand side, we have minigunners. Look at this, you know, ouch. And TumStep says GG. So Marakar does not go home empty-handed. He wins the little 1v1 challenge. Ah, my god, man. Oh my god. Yeah. Definitely interesting plays. And I think that it is very hard for the players to do the right army mixing. Again, like I said, these guys are very well trained in 1v1s, right? Very well trained in 1v1s. But they are not very well trained in dual army 1v1s. So the skills will be slightly lacking in comparison to their 1v1 game. So in 1v1 they would have the build orders planned out perfectly, and they are you know, build orders that have stood the test of time. Whereas over here they're like, I don't know, what do I do? This I guess makes sense, so they go for a certain strat. So that being said, though, these were very nice games, very lovely. The score randomly readjusted itself. No score, no, bad, down, boy, down. Yes, it's still 3-6. TumStep still wins the challenge of the $50, but we have Marakar winning the $10 challenge. So he doesn't go home empty-handed. I think this was very difficult to play for the players. Let's have a quick chat with Mr. TumStep, the winner of the challenge tonight. Let's see. Hello, Mr. TumStep. GG's, man.
Yo, GG's.
How was it? How was it? How was it playing with 2 armies?
It was good. It was interesting. I mean, like, I didn't play like in previous tournaments, so it was new for me, you know. And like you saw, like in the first game, I didn't know that if you will take tank, you will get like 2 veterancy for nuke BMs. Yeah, so like a lack of experience, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. Would you say this was more difficult to play than regular 1v1?
I don't know, to be honest. I mean, like, I know some things. Actually, I like it. Like, I think in regular, like, it's more difficult because, like, everyone already knows what to do there. But here, you can do many stuff. You can be very creative, and I like it.
You know, I have to say, I'm very, very happy that you decided to do a dragon tank drop. I was really looking forward to that. I mean, it didn't achieve too much, but you did it, man. You did it. You're a star, honestly. That was really nice.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I thought like it's going to kill at least one supply, but it didn't because of mines. I knew there were mines because I saw them when I scanned territory, and I didn't forget about them. I think like I just went too close to the supply.
Yeah, it can happen. It can happen. How did it feel to have the ability to get search and destroy? Like, whenever you got search and destroy, did you feel like, oh yeah, I'm powerful now, or it didn't really change much?
Yeah, I mean, like, you just feel like, I don't know how to say this, but it's like a feeling when you have search and you understand how your units are going to be like, they will have crazy range. I remember I played with SPL, like some matchups, and I was getting search, and like he could do just nothing, and it's incredible, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, I can like have 5 quads, and I still can beat like 10 quads. Like it's so cool.
Yeah. Also, one thing I noticed with your gameplay and Marakar's gameplay, there seem to be some similarities in a lot of the GLA matches. So Marakar tended to go for oils, and you tended to go for supplies. Was this something you had pre-planned already, where you're like, oh, Marakar tends to go for oils, or it just kind of happened?
To be honest, as I said, I was playing with SPL, and I just got some things. I got like, so it's better to make like third supply than going for oils, because power doesn't allow you to build faster upgrades. So that's why I prefer build third supply, and maybe only then I should go like 2 oils. And it's building very fast, you know. It's like
it's
very
true.
fast. Also, workers, they also start to collect more faster because like they build faster, you know. So, like, everything is building more faster, so that's why I prefer to make third supply, and I got this thing when I was playing with SPL.
Yeah, I also saw, I think it was Marakar who did it, but I'm not entirely sure. He just sent in a worker and just randomly built a tunnel, and because of the power, it just built so quickly, and it's like, now there's a tunnel up, you know? It's hard to deal with that, right?
Yeah, it's hard to deal, but to be honest, I think like it's possible to deal if you have some army, because you're spamming to very fast. So like maybe when he will attack you, you will have 2 quads against 1 quad, for example. So sometimes there is advantage for you. Like a tunnel also can help to deal with pressure.
Yeah. There's also something else that I noticed, which is the army selection, right? So you're playing as 2 armies. You can both choose your main army. And Marakar, in the beginning, a couple times, he would go for like the USA or the China army, and you stuck to the GLA. Was that just for the technical veterancy, or any other plans there?
Well, it's about Clear Bounty, it's for veterancy, because like veterancy helps you so much. Like, I mean, you can kill easily technical in 1 versus 1. It has more HP, and also you can take scrap when you are not GLA. Like, he took China, and he doesn't have a possibility to take scraps. So
yeah, that's true.
And also, like, cash bounty is going to be much more better than powers of China or USA, because like you're going just to rebuild bear or to rebuild War Factory or palace very fast, like in 30 seconds. So like there is no need to choose China, I think.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. So which match would you say was your favorite one out of all the ones played? Any particular one?
Let me check very fast, because I forgot some matches. I think like in Antarctic Laguna it was Antarctic Arena, it was good matchup, because I thought he's hunted, but he wasn't. So
yeah, it's true.
Also,
we didn't see much hunting happening, actually. I thought with everyone selling CCs, I thought, oh yeah, we're gonna see quite a bit of this, but no, it wasn't too bad. You did get you got Marakar when he was Nuke General, though, as his main army. You did destroy that CC, and then he instantly quit out right after. That was good. That was good. But yeah, no, that's definitely interesting. I would say the format is quite different. From my perspective, watching these games, it does feel that because, like what you said, there's so many possibilities that players sometimes forget about certain things. Like, I expected a lot more Dragon Tank drops, for example. I thought in the early game that could do so much. Was that something that you thought of later? Like, oh, I can do that? Or did you think from the beginning, it's not a good idea?
I think like in the beginning it's not the best idea because like there are gatlings, they can catch your Chinook, and it's very expensive because you're like wasting a lot of money just to drop, and your Chinook isn't collecting, and yeah, I think like it's more simple to defend, to be honest.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, maybe I think I think you have to produce. I mean, I will see, to be honest, because I'm still not very good.
Well,
Like,
to be honest, the matches were great, though. The matches were great. I very much enjoyed it. I was really happy when you when you did the Dragon Tank drop, though. But yeah, no, congratulations for winning, and yeah, nicely played, man. Nicely played.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, I think like it's better to do drag and drop in like late game or something. I think it's like more better because you don't. You already have like some money, so like it's not going to be a problem, but it can like cause a lot of problems for your opponent.
Yeah.
So also, yeah, thank you for streaming this, and it was interesting to play it.
Yeah,
And,
it was fun, man.
You played to Marakar, yeah, he played good.
Yeah, man, he just beat the world championship in 1v1 with dual armies, so congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
So I'll cut the call. Thanks, man. Bye-bye. See you. Take care.
Yeah, okay, see you too.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Mr. TumStep, the big winner of tonight. We have also the other winner, which is the one who won the nickname challenge of $10. That's won by Marakar. Very nice games, and you heard it there, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. TumStep said, no, it was a conscious decision. Doing a Dragon Tank drop might sound fun, might be fun in games, but the truth is, it's better to spend your time and focus elsewhere. So there you go. The players were very well aware of it and just chose to go for different strats. But yeah, I would say very nice games, very different, very nice to see. And I hope you guys enjoyed the games. I want to say a big shout out to Mr. AK Baloney for making this happen. With the donation that he has put up for this challenge tonight. And also shout out to Mr. Nickname for the little challenge that we had at the end there. That's also very nice and very fun. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the games. If you want more information of the Dual Army Tournament, because this is this challenge, there's actually a whole tournament devoted to this style and this format. The links are all in the description and has been hosted by Mr. Joker, aka No Skills. So you can message him if you have any questions. And yeah, that will be it for tonight. I hope you guys had fun. I definitely did. It was different, man, but in a good way. I really enjoyed the games. And hopefully I will see you guys again next time. This is Legionnaire signing off. Good night, everybody. And see ya.